Oh, hello. It's Tuesday. Everything is fine. Ah. Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's Tuesday. We're back once again. I didn't have music because I forgot to swap my things. It's fine. Tuesday. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, good to see everybody. I know Kami's here. George is here. I'm sure Fook's just hanging out somewhere in the background trying to figure out what's going on with the day and the doggos, as you do. Hope you guys are having a good day. I wasn't around yesterday. I was hanging over at Hubs watching some ridiculously old 90s video game show nonsense. Oh, God, it was wild stuff, man. Holy crap. I remember the show. Well, maybe not so much the one from British television. I guess it was Sky One from London, but oh, buddy. I do definitely remember all of the other stuff, and let me tell you, it did not age well. I don't know. I think Video Power was fine. I just think Bro was extra handsy for literally no reason. Like, it was, oh God, he was. Ooh, it was bad news. Like, Nickelodeon, man. Literally one reason. Yeah, I know, right? Everything else about that show did not really hold up all that well. It was cool to see how they ran it, but like, I feel like you could probably get away with doing something like that today and people would line up around the block to get the games, because being able to run around and picking up games and getting them all for free if you make it out in 15 seconds is like crazy. But like, man, the way they hosted the game show and like how they just bounced back and forth around all of the different monitors, you couldn't actually see any of the actual gameplay, was fucking wild. Zero respect for the games and only respected the Nickelodeon hype of the era of 90s game show television for kids. You had to find a way to keep the kids' attention, right? Like, we're talking like the 90s kids who are all trying to like maintain some level of like, we didn't know it was ADHD, but now we know that it's ADHD, and it's like, I understand why they did it now. They were just trying to hype up the show. I don't know. It was weird. It was a very weird time. And it's funny to me too, because it's like Nick Arcade and Video Power were super old shows. And I'm like, there's a reason why those shows didn't last more than like 2 seasons at best. Obviously, I mean, first of all, Nickelodeon. That shit was, man. Nickelodeon as a whole, just no buenas. Back then, a lot of the shit that happened to those poor kids. But, yeah, there's a lot of nonsense there. If you know, you know. But like, I always thought Video Power was kind of an interesting show. Like, I remember watching a great many number of episodes of that show. I really do. I don't remember that Batman one, but I do remember some other ones. I don't remember any of the games. The only thing I do remember was being a kid and being like, bro, I would love to run around and just collect free video games and slide down a slide to win shit. That would have been cool. I didn't know nothing about any of the trivia. Let me tell you, I never would have won to actually make it to that part of it, but the rest of it would have been cool. But like, I don't know. I feel like the idea behind the show is very interesting and could probably be done much better in this day and age, especially with so many groups of individuals that like do this for a living now. We're like, this is all we do. We just play the games and hype up what's happening. Like, that's like the core of esports and the core of the FGC, you know? So like, doing stuff like that now in the year of our Lord 2026, doable. Very doable. Would probably be a lot better. I also liked the idea, like the one big piece that like why Video Power was cooler than like I think Nick Arcade was because Video Power had this whole thing where like they actually did like scholarships. So like at the end of every week they'd have a big winner from that week's 4 players, and then each of those would come back at the end of every month and play for a bigger prize to get a $10,000 scholarship and a fully paid for free trip to, at the time, we're looking at, early to mid 90s Universal Studios, Florida. So like, that's a big deal. That wasn't cheap back in the day. I mean, it's not cheap now, but Disney adults, what are you going to do? Adult money gets you adult things, Chad. But that was a lot of cash back in the day. $10,000 scholarship in like the early 90s was kind of a big deal. So like, yeah, I think if I remember correctly, yeah, that would have been really cool. I would agree. I think the thing that's really interesting about it too is that like it was $10,000. They gave away, they had 82 episodes and 2 seasons worth of content, but only the second season did the game show / scholarship thing. And this, you have to understand though, like this was at the height of Nickelodeon's like popularity in the like early 90s. So we're talking like 92 to 95 ish Nickelodeon. Like this was big deal kids channel television, who was at the time trying their best to put out original live action short form kids content that was trying its best to compete with Disney, because it was all Universal, right? This was way before all of these big companies started merging and people were all the same company at that point. You know what I mean? So like Universal was always at odds, especially Universal Studios was always at odds with Disney. And I think at that point was still also like the television side was dealing with Disney Channel stuff, but the studio for the films was dealing with both Disney and Miramax. So like it was there was kind of a back and forth there where like they were going at it really a lot when it came to sort of what they were producing. So these kinds of shows on Nickelodeon, they could get away with some of that stuff because they were using the Universal money. They were using Universal, and I believe they were also using at the time, Acclaim, the video game company Acclaim, was like kind of at its peak. So they were pouring in a lot of money to get like the games. And then they also partnered with Saban, who you may also know as like the company that brought Power Rangers to the United States. They grouped with those two. Those two grouped together with another third studio who I can't remember off the top of my head. It's like B something, like B Ha or something like that. I don't remember. But they all joined together to sort of make Video Power kind of like a thing, and it went really well. But boy, does it not hold up. It really does not hold up at all. The guy that they got for the host had to have been either this man was hopped up on the most amount of caffeine I've ever seen in my entire life, or bro was doing lines of coke in the bathroom during every commercial break, because this guy was wired the entire episode. Which cool, high energy, keep the ADHD kids' attention for 20 minutes with commercial. I get it. I totally get it. But like, damn. Bro was paid for hype. He really was. He really was. It's just, it was weird. It was like, when I was a kid, I saw the show and I'm like, this is dope. This is such a cool concept. I love it. But as an adult, watching it now with adult eyes, Bruh. This man had hands on kids the entire time. As any time he could just wrap his arms around these kids and just wiggle them around like fucking game pads, that he did. It was creepy. My darling baby. Oh no, Wiggles. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. It's fine, don't worry about it. I do it to myself, it's not really a big deal. Leave me alone. Anyway. I think the version of that makes me laugh the hardest was the version where it was fucking it's that song, but it's like a music video that somebody made, and it's just old Adam West Batman clips of Adam West just wiggling around with the sound in the background. Jesus. Anyway, but yeah, no, it was an interesting show in theory. Like, on paper, it was really cool. It's just, like, you know, you can only really do so much to, like, build the hype. But then at the same time, it was such a new concept to have, like, a television show about video games in that era of, like, late NES, early SNES, Genesis, Neo Geo era of the 90s, that, like, a lot of people just weren't that interested. It was heavily geared towards kids. And all of the kids were probably in that like early tween, or like that tween to early teen age. So, like, I think the youngest kid they had on the show was, like, 10 or 11. And I think the oldest they ever had on the show was, like, 15. Because they didn't want them to get into that, like, almost adult age at, like, 16 plus. Because they knew that those kids were the ones who owned all of the systems already. They had the parents' money. They had rich kid money for the 90s. So they already had this stuff. They wanted the younger kids who maybe didn't have the consoles and the games yet. And they really wanted to aim that demographic of game show, I guess, mentality. Because, like, you also got to think, at the same time, you've got other quote-unquote game shows that are on all of these other channels. Like, you also have, like, the big family-friendly ones, like Legends of the Hidden Temple and Double Dare, and, like, Nickelodeon was jam-packed with action-y, playing physical, outdoorsy kind of, like, game show games, like physical games that they were always constantly trying to involve younger kids in. Because, you know, this was the era of go, do, exercise, touch grass at all times. Because, like, it was fine to do that. Parents weren't freaking out about going outside and coming back at, like, 10 o'clock at night because you were out in the, you know, church parking lot riding your bike over speed bumps and shit. Like, whatever, man. You know, building bike ramps on your asphalt ass fucking street in front of your house, and you know, biffing it while wearing these flimsy plastic ass styrofoam filled helmets from the 80s and 90s. So, like, it was a different time back then. So it's, you know, when you get a chance to see something that's from your childhood and then you watch it again as, like, a fully formed adult, and you look at the context and the baseline, knowing what you know now as an older adult, and you look at some of the stuff, the choices that they made in order to, like the filmography of it, and who they brought in for their hype and their commentary, and how they showed certain pieces of the footage between, like, this is the game they're playing, and this is the content, and this is how we score it, and all this kind of. It's like there's this level of, oh God, this was ass. It was so bad. But then you kind of think about it, and you're like, yeah, but at the time, it was kind of dope. And while it may not hold up now, like it, which, like, I'll be honest, it really doesn't. But like, you know, in the long run, the idea of kind of how a lot of what we do now and what we take for granted now, you know, is so different from what it was. Like, I have almost a fully fledged studio set up in my bedroom to like do a lot of what these television shows did back in the late, you know, the 80s and 90s, to do exactly what I'm doing with an avatar and the video games and streaming it and letting you guys watch while I'm playing and having all of this all happen in real time, mind you, because like back then this was all recorded. None of it was live. They didn't do any of those shows live. They were always recorded live, but then they were broadcast after, like, months after the whole season would be completed. And then but the thing was is that they were trying to do, and I mean, in the case of some of the shows, especially like Video Power, a lot of those were done within a couple of weeks at a time. Like, because that was like, Video Power was a daily show, so it was recorded. That what they did is they would do a quote unquote week's worth of tapings in like a period of like 2 days. And this is how a lot of the weekly episodic stuff, like especially game shows, were recorded back in the 90s, like the 80s and 90s. What they would do is they would bring in audiences and they would say, hey, you guys are going to be in for taping 1, and we're doing 4 tapings today. So we've got 4 different audiences that will be coming in. And each of the quote unquote new players, we will bring in X amount of players, and then each day worth of recording that we will do, we will then move out audience 1 and then bring in audience 2, which will have 4 new players. And then we'll take out audience 2 and bring in audience 3. And then at the end of it all, they did the quote unquote Friday episode, like on a second day of taping. So they'd have a one day where it was just one solid audience. And then they brought back the 4 winners from the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday show. And then those would those 4 would then do like a face-off event where they would all 4 be playing, and then they would take the top 2 from the gameplay to then go into the trivia round. And then the trivia round would then have the people like figure out where the points were. And if they tied, then like if they couldn't answer all the questions and they ended up with the same amount of points, then they would go into a face-off round, which was basically them playing a different level in the same game they played earlier in the 4-player round to figure out who's actually going to go like to the quote-unquote prize round. And then the kid who wins it runs the prize round, finds the secret prize, gets all the nifty stuff, things like that. And then that was kind of how they did that. And that was the baseline. But they would do all of that filming over the course of like a couple of days. And then they would have 5 episodes for the next week of airing. So they were always a week ahead of in taping from the shows that were actually being broadcast on television. So by the time they actually broadcast somebody's episode, they would already be back in their hometown so they could watch it on TV as if it was, as if it was already happening, or it was happening at that time. But they had already gone home. They'd already won all the prizes. They'd done their trip, blah, 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 that sort of stuff. And then at the end of the month, about a week before the end of the month, they would bring back the winners from each of the previous 4 Friday episodes to do the big, you get a trophy, $10,000 scholarship, free trip to Universal Studios, blah, 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 that sort of stuff. So like, that was how they did all of that. And then like in a day and age now where we can kind of just sit here and just, fuck it, we're doing it live regularly. It's a completely different animal because they had so much more time, and they had scripts and clips and videos and all this other stuff that they were doing kind of in the background to make sure that everything was like produced as well as it could be for the time frame, obviously. But like that's not how it is anymore. Like you can't, like television is so like, first of all, there's just not a lot of things that are done daily anymore other than, you know, game shows. They don't do daily episodes of stuff anymore. Everything's once a week, you know. So they have time to learn the new script for the episode and then do your table reads and then understand how it's going to go and then put them in the studio and then do the recordings and all your takes and then make sure that the episode's ready for release and blah blah blah. So like there's just more time to put out what it is that they're putting out, and by the time you and again it's not nearly as simplistic as all that, but the idea is that a daily episode requires 1 week's lead time. A weekly episode requires about 2 weeks lead time. A monthly thing requires like a month's lead time. Like there's enough lead time between when the event is supposed to, when the actual episode is supposed to air, and the amount of time that it takes for that process to go through. But it's jam packed. Like the only other thing, like honestly, the only other thing that's done daily is still like what, game shows and soap operas. That's about it. I don't know anything else that's done daily unless I'm sadly mistaken. Syndicated television stuff is pretty much just game shows and soap operas at this point. I don't know of anything else that's like that, that's daily, that's done ahead of time, that isn't live. You know what I mean? Like live stuff is live stuff. That's a completely different animal. But when it's syndicated or recorded stuff, like that's the kind of stuff that you still have lead times and everything's done ahead of time and stuff like that. But like there's so much need and desire for all of this instant catch up, you know? I feel like that's kind of what caused binging culture to blow up the way that it did. I mean, Netflix being Netflix, obviously, having the ability to go and get a thing and then watching all of it in one sitting was like that. The concept of binging everything that a series or a television show or anything, like, you know, that kind of stuff, that was still from even before. Like you could probably say that like the entirety of the concept of rentals, like going to Hollywood Video or going to Blockbuster and renting stuff and then being able to watch all of that in like a day or two and then taking it back and getting something new and then taking it back and getting something new. And the only thing that you were really paying for was, you know, the ability to borrow what you were watching for a short period of time. And then you get things like Redbox, and that took out Blockbuster, and then Netflix came by, and you know, you had there was a video. I think actually, if I remember correctly, GameFly is still a thing, believe it or not. GameFly came along and was like, "Hey, we're gonna do the same thing that like Blockbuster and Netflix is doing, but just for video games." And we're going to mail it out like OG Netflix, like when you still did like DVDs and Blu-rays from Netflix before they went all streaming on literally everything. Like GameFly still exists. Like you can go look it up. They still have a website. They still do physical media game rentals. Like that's still a thing that GameFly does. Actually, it's really funny when Sony made their announcement about saying, "Hey, we're not doing physical media anymore." GameFly's all like, "Haha, guess what? We're still a thing. Guess you guys forgot about us, but guess what? We didn't forget about you, and we will always want to make sure that if you want to rent your games and still be able to hold on to a physical copy, that we'll make sure that we can do that for you." And it's like, "Hey, yo." Giga Chad fucking GameFly out here in the year of our Lord 2026 being all like, "Yeah, you can still rent games from us, boy." I was like, no way. That's crazy. You love to see it because it's like, really? I had no idea that GameFly was still a thing. I thought GameFly folded around the same time that Redbox started like shutting down physical kiosks. But boy, was I wrong. Oh, they still exist. They're still renting games. It's crazy, and I think there's still like that. Really, I actually don't know. You know, I haven't actually looked at their website in ages. I probably should do that really quick. Like, how are they? Are they? Do they? Can they wear wigs? Um, sorry. Um, GameFly. Yeah, dude. Damn. They are still a thing. What's their normal monthly right now? I wonder. What are they still? They're renting games for PS5, Xbox Series, and Switch 2. It's all one membership. Every 3 months you're an active member, you gain 5 GameFly dollars, which is basically like a redemption dollary due. It's like Bison dollars, but it only works. It's like trading credit basically. Um, and then every 6 months you get a 25% off coupon. That's pretty cool. I don't know how they're gonna do that without physical copies for Sony games. Maybe digital rentals. I mean, so that's where a lot of people get kind of janky about it. Um, but like they don't really explain it. Like Sony basically is like Sony games aren't gonna have physical disc anymore. It's like, yeah, but there's a ton of third parties who are gonna like, yeah, fuck you, we're still making discs. You can't do that to us. We're still gonna make discs. The problem is that once Sony officially announces the PS6, which you know a lot of people are expecting to happen within a year's time, um, whether that be summer 2027 or holiday 2027, there's definitely an anticipation of a PS6 announcement. Um, it won't have a disk drive. So even if people are still making games for the PS5 and making discs for the PS5, you would have to both own a PS5 with a disk drive and or not develop for PlayStation 6 because otherwise, yeah, it'll just be digital. Um, Digital rentals could be a thing. Like you get an app, like you get the GameFly app, and then you can just rent the game that way. I don't know. It's hard to say. Um, that being said, like I'm just looking at the GameFly website right now. Like, so they actually have a 30-day free trial. So you start it, you pay for it. Well, you don't really like you don't pay up front, but the idea is that a normal baseline. So this is actually really interesting. So there's a standard. There's two levels of standard. There's an elite version and there's a budget version. So the budget version is one rental at a time at $9 for the first 3 months and then $12.95 per month after. So $12.95 a month for one rental that allows you to get game and movie rentals. So that's cool. But then they also have like a bunch of other um like plan features like game lock. I actually wish they would explain what the hell that means. And then like self return, new release rentals, videos in 4K Ultra HD, stuff like that. And then they have two standards. So they have the standard one rental, which is $13.50 for 3 months and then $19.95 after. And then they have a two rental at $18.50 for 3 months and then $27.95 per month after. It's unlimited game rentals and movies, game lock for after 30 days, self return after 3 billings, new release rentals, yada yada yada. And then like they also have and keep in mind this is specifically games and movies, but then they also it's really interesting to me that instead of having a games and movies and games only subscription, they have a games and movies and movies only subscription, which is like a little weird considering the fact that they were originally founded on being a game rental company and not a movie rental company. But I feel like they moved into DVDs and Blu-rays after the fact because it was just more economical for them to be able to maintain that. So like I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah. Um I don't know how they're gonna do the PlayStation stuff until like after everything kind of goes wacky. You know what I mean? I don't know. So it'll be interesting to see kind of like what happens with that and seeing if like I would be interested in seeing how that changes as time progresses and we have a firmer idea of exactly what's going to happen with this whole Sony thing. Cause like, I remember basically like everyone was very upset about it and no one really wanted to deal with it and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, oh, and like, I don't know, man. It's rough because it's like Xbox isn't getting rid of it and Nintendo's cartridge based, so it's like whatever. They're just on SD cards. Like that shit is cheap to build. Like so, excuse you. I mean, what do you want from me? You know. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how what the future holds for not just them but just in general. Obviously, there are people that are up in arms about everything that they said, and Sony's all like, "Yep, nope, that's fine, we're gonna do it." And then like everyone's all like, "You really shouldn't," and they're like, "You know, we heard you, but we don't care." So yeah, they were like, "Yes, we understand that there will be backlash if we decide to go to digital only, but honestly, yeah, we don't give a fuck." Okay, I guess. I don't think that's a smart choice, but who knows, man. All right, no worries. Have a good dinner. My roommate's playing this tornado game that he picked up because like he's gotten into this whole kick about storm chasing and tornadoes and stuff, just weather in general. I think it's kind of cool because like it's nice to have hobbies. But he's playing this game and he posts this screenshot in Discord and he's just like, excuse me, and it's like wind speed 102 miles an hour, and then in big red bold letters across the top of his screen with exclamation points and everything, it just says, "It's coming for you. I'm sorry." The fuck you say? So then he posted the second picture and it's like, "Fucker snarled at me, pulled a hairpin turn and went from a leisurely 30 miles per hour to an amble to a fucking 70-mile-an-hour sprint dead at me." I'm like, "Oh, good luck." Jesus. When the tornado turns itself into an SCP, thanks, I hate it. Okay, I don't, is it, did it, is it? I don't know, let's find out. Maybe? The controller says it's on, but I don't know what that means. I don't think the console is on. The console is not on. I'm still learning. So for those of you who may not know, I did some console selling the other day, and I have swapped out my Switch for a Switch 2. So I have upgraded. Hooray! Now I can get Fire Emblem. Okay, so I still have to physically turn on. I hate this. I still have to physically turn on the Switch by pressing the power button on the actual Switch because my controller, my Pro controller, still won't just power on the Switch, even though it shows that it's both on, connected, and on player one. But like, it wasn't on? Question mark? I don't know. But anyway, updated UI. Hooray! Also, I can do weird game chat things with other Switch 2 people that I don't have on my friends list. It's fine, don't worry about it. Anyway, all right, let me double check to make sure the sound is set up correctly. Because I don't need it double audioing on you guys. All right, that should be. Oh, the fuck? Hello? The fuck was that? Steam? Hold on. Hold on. My Steam just said something to me, and I'm like, the fuck? Because I sure as shit am not. Hold on. Okami, what did you do? Swear to God, what did you buy me? Am I gonna have to be grumpy? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okami, what did you buy? Oh, hey, final sentence. Dope. That's always a fun one. The battle royale typing game. Yeah, we love that. That was a fun beta. Damn, I actually forgot that I still had that on my wish list. I have so many games on my Steam wish list of games that I'm just like, do I, will I, can I ever? And then I'm like, ah, well, maybe, but also. I did. It is a fun game. I won't say that it's not. It's the only battle royale game I actually enjoy, so who knew, right? um but yeah, no, I have so many thinking games on my I have so many games on my I have 100 and well, okay, after that, that means I have 149 games on my wish list on Steam. I don't particularly keep games on this as like I'm eventually going to get them because I mean, yes, but also I think a lot of it is specifically just so that I can see when like with release dates, so that I can actually keep track of release days. That's mostly the primary reason why I have a lot of games on my wish list, because there's so many games on my wish list that don't even have like standard release dates. They're all just TBA or um QX 2020 whatever. So like a lot of that is like there's probably at least 4 games that I know of that are on this on my wish list that I know that have been on this wish list for so fucking long that I just don't believe that those games ever or are ever actually going to come out. Um so let's see here. For instance, at this point, since Cube failed fucking miserably, I don't know that the Cube is going to get released, which is super fucking that makes me a little sad because I really like the concept of um procedurally generated looter shooter. But whatever, right? Eh, not even my birthday. What are you talking about? Eh. Um, it was what was the other game that I've got like 2 other games that I think they're hella indie. So like the one of the other games that I've got on this is called Class 07. It's a hella indie fighting game. I see. I understand. I understand. I heard the beat a doop as I looked away for a hot second. I see. I understand. Why, thank you, Foosh. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I will accept his great gift. Thank you so much for the gift card. But yeah, like I said, a good chunk of stuff for me is like, what do? All right, let me. What was the other one that I was looking at that I'm like, this is probably never coming out, or at least if it is, it's not going to be this year. I think Meaningless Random Numbers is another indie game that I'm actually really interested in, but I know wait, they have a demo? When did they drop the demo? Yo, hold on. Okay, hold on. I got to grab that. I didn't think that this was coming out, but apparently they dropped this they dropped a demo in like July shows what I've been paying attention to. Jesus. It's an incremental RNG gambling strategy game that also plays into a very heavy amount of psychological horror. And I'm like, hold on, wait, this actually sounds really cool. So I had to get it. So I instantly tossed that fucking shit directly onto my fucking wish list. But like, I didn't think that they were going to be having it come out in this. Like, I thought it was going to get pushed back to next year, but it looks like they have a demo up and it's been up since June, and I didn't know that. There's like a couple of other games that I'm just kind of like, maybe it'll come out. It's hard to say. But then like, yeah, typically that's pretty much what I use my wish list for, is to kind of just like look at shit and be like, it finally got an update for its release date. I'm excited to see what that is all about when it actually releases. Like, I didn't realize that Truck Coon is supporting me from Another World finally released. That's pretty cool. If you know, you know. Anyway, all right, let's stop looking at this. We can actually get in. So, we're still pushing into Albion. I did a lot of, I don't mean a lot, but I did do a considerable amount of updated grinding. So I've got a couple more teams that are getting close to hitting 30 finally. So yeah, we'll see. All right. I don't need this light. I only need that light. This light just makes me hot. I need to turn it off. Otherwise, I'm going to melt, and I don't know that my AC is going to keep up, which is bad. So we're just going to turn that over there and turn that off, and yeah. Anyway, let me know if you guys can hear the music really quick, just to make sure that I'm not like randomly not actually sharing music with you guys. All right, good. Like, I wouldn't expect that anything has changed in terms of the audio between swapping out consoles, because it's literally the same HDMI cable going into the same everything else, so you know. Also, my nose itches, sorry. But yeah, the last things we were talking about storyline wise was that we are still continuing our march through Albion. Because we are trying to find out what happened to Scarlett's father, who was like sort of like the leader of like the church. And that if he is in fact actually dead, that technically Scarlett would now be the head of the church. And so now our whole like next steps is to like continue our march towards the capital to find out what happened to dear old Papa. In its absolute rush to try to mess us up, Zenoira got messed up themselves. Now, we still have this chunk of MSQ to complete, which is bound by Sacred Oath, and I'm going to assume that we've probably got somewhere between 1, maybe 2 more MSQ quests to do in Albion before we're really going to need to start pushing levels to actually finish the game, which will be this last piece here in the capital of Cornea and Grand Corinne. That might be its own standalone thingy. Like, I'll be honest. Though that being said, I think we'll also have to see what these sanctuaries are all about too. Once we finish Albion, I think we'll finally be able to hit the sanctuaries, which is like one of the last like unknown things that we haven't actually gotten a chance to do anything with. Also, I think, yeah, like we'll definitely have to do this one before we head into Grand Careen, because I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that the Storm stuff is going to be our lead-in for how difficult the actual fight in Grand Careen is going to be. So I'm a little spooked, but because like if this is 38 and this is 40, I'm going to want to be as close to that as I possibly can be, I think. I'll be 100% honest. That being said, as of right now, we're currently sitting right around the 35-36 mark as far as our primary, like, 3 teams are concerned. Squad 4 is sitting just shy of 30. I was able to get Squad 5 closer to 30. Obviously, Berenice is a little bit behind. Same with Lena Lagos. Team 6 is starting to kind of catch up as well. They're about the same place that 5 is. Squad 7 and 8 are so far behind in levels. They're not even in the 20s yet, so they're definitely our next. 7 and 8 are going to be my next 2 squads that I need to kind of focus on to get them kind of into their 30s and so on. Squad 9 is in about the same space, but they're still only a squad of 4, and same with Squad 10. They're only a squad of 4 so far. I don't actually have space to... I don't have the honors to unlock the 5th slot in those units just yet. And then, of course, we still have a bunch of our extra characters that are kind of floating around, not really doing much. We still have 4 just... We have 3 tanks and another Great Knight that we're just not doing anything with right now that are in their early 30s. So we've got Bryce, who is another Hoplite. Well, actually, I think he's a Legionary. He's a Legionary, yeah. We have Bertrand, the Werebear. We have Jerome as a Great Knight. And then we have Fotokia, who is the Feather Shield, which is what we just unlocked him in the last fight. He's basically the Angel tank. So there's definitely some manipulation of teams that can take place. We've pretty much locked in what we're doing with squads 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think... And 6. I think 7, 8, 9, and 10 are the 4 squads that I can still kind of like figure out kind of what I want to do with them once we actually get like 5 and 6 caught up, because I'm kind of just doing them at like 2 at a time. A lot of it is just I need to like go back and actually look at some stuff that I had written down as far as like what beats what and what's better than what, because like knowing that this game doesn't have the traditional RPS mechanics of other tactical games where like X beats Y, Y beats Z, Z beats X. It's more or less a, you know, X beats Y, Y beats Z. Z doesn't necessarily beat X, but can also beat Y, but then Y can also beat X. It's convoluted and goes all over the place. So I actually have like a list of what does good here and what doesn't do good here. And because like obviously there are some classes, like for instance, all of the Weirfolk, who are all completely different from the traditional versions that we had from the first 2.5 areas. So it's a matter of like figuring out how the builds are going to function and like what teams are going to do good where, and like which classes are going to do fine here in Albion and aren't going to do good in like Bastorius for like leveling, or aren't going to do good in Cornea for fighting and like some of our endgame stuff, or like classes that'll probably do good in Drakenhold will probably not do good in Bastorius for like leveling purposes. So it's kind of like, it's kind of a crapshoot for some of them, because like some of them are really good against like X and Y, So like there's like a couple of classes that are like really good against cavalry, but really bad against flying. But then at the same time, it's also like, are they getting double negative? And it's a little weird. So I've got to go back and look at my paperwork that I actually wrote down some of this stuff on, so I can actually be like, okay, this is who I need to bring here. This is who I need to bring here. This is who I need to bring in for like babysitting. Yada, yada, yada. So that is sort of the next parts, but I do want to try to do what I can to finish Albion up before I start focusing on like actually grinding up the remaining teams so that we have like all 10 teams available for Grand Corinne. Anyway, bound by secret oath, enemy level 34. We have to deal with Feather Staff, Feather Shield, and Warlocks. So that's at least 2 separate styles of caster, and then the Feather Shield is the Angel's Heavy Tank. But they should still be decently dealable with both Team Unga and Team Elaine, so I think we're fine here. So yeah, we'll see.
Father Sonatio, what word of His Holiness?
My sincerest apologies, Lord Nigel. I know your journey here has been a long one. But His Holiness has sequestered himself in the oratory and sternly refuses all who seek an audience.
Such has been the case for months on end.
Nigel is definitely is an in general.
Father, the faithful grow more worried for his well-being with every passing day.
I too am concerned, yet we can only pray for his eventual return. Just as he unceasingly prays for the state of this tormented world.
So I shall. Very well. We may discuss the matter of an audience at a later time. Even a passing glimpse of His Holiness would set my mind at ease. And yet...
A word, Sir Nigel.
Uh-oh.
The Sacred Guard, What is it?
We've a report from a congregant residing in Burberry. It would seem the rebel army has amassed their forces in the region.
So the day of reckoning is finally upon us.
The Heaven's Wing Knights make ready for battle. You are to mobilize without delay, and see that the rebels are stopped before they ever cross the Valley Shallow.
Understood. Today, I shall at last ease the worries that so burden His Holiness.
Aye, brother. Oh. Spooky, 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 spooky. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll probably just whop the crap out of them. It's going to be a 2-pronged fight. Allow me to reiterate our aim in this battle, Your Highness. We seek the capture of Fort King's Rock in the west. However, in order to reach it, we must first pass over Valley Shallow Bridge. Somehow I doubt they'll just let us cross, though. Then we have little choice but to claim it as our own. Now, come. A crucial struggle awaits. Yeah, there's like a bunch of dudes. 'Tis utter sacrilege to imperil the safety to our hallowed land. Onward, men, and may the word of the unicorn direct your march. Yeah, hi, that's me. Or over here. Defeat Nigel. Alright. Sure. Should be fine. Alright. Alright, we gotta look at this. Holy crap. Alright. Sorks. Triple Archer, double Gladiator. Double... Okay, double Knight with a Dark. Double Archer. This is, what, double Thief, triple Archer? Alright, that squad over... This is probably easy to deal with pretty quickly. Up here, we have double Knight, triple Swords. Double Knight, 1 Dark, double Archer. Triple Sword Bearer, double Knight. And then this is Hoplite, Paladin, triple witch. Okay. Crossing is double knight, triple sork. That's going to be obnoxious. Double thief, triple breaker. Oh god, that's awful. The main capture point is double gladiator, triple sork, double Viking, double archer with the feather caster and a random catapult. So we're probably gonna have to shove a speedy winged unit to go blow this catapult up, because I'm pretty sure that this, yeah, that goes that extends all the way to the front end of the bridge. So that's obnoxious. I am not looking. Yeah, it extends to like right here. So that's going to be super annoying to deal with. And then in the back lines, we've got a bunch of like winged groups. You've got what? Double soldier, triple archer, the garrison's triple breaker with, well, triple sword breaker or sword bearer, sorry, with double Viking. This is double Viking, triple breaker. Double gladiator, triple... Oh, these are the upgraded... The triple upgraded knights. Like the normal... Not the cavalry guys, but the regular guys. That's a quad... That's 5 archers. Oh, that's obnoxious. Triple caster, double gladiator, triple bearer, double soldier. The command post is our final stop. And there's also double knight, dark knight, double archer, and then a 5 archer tower behind our boss here. So boss is double. So you've got general, double caster, double tank. I think Team Elaine will just kind of mollywomp this guy. They're only 35. Well, actually, he's 37, so that might actually be a bit troublesome, but I feel like this isn't terrible. So I feel like our starting point here is going to be having O'Cleese and maybe Eumerius coming in the back. We drop Elaine here, and then we also grab Squad Hilda so that we can, once we get everything that we need. So we're just gonna go here. I'm pretty sure that's Eumeris that's having a problem, but I'm sure this is the, oh god, the
I won't run. No. I'll not go east, blasphemous fool.
A lot of it is because they have double assist, and I don't think I have any. I don't. That's unfortunate. I need to find the time to actually pump these dues into people. I gotta have them all do the do at some point. I'm just gonna use this because it lasts for 3 battles. And I think they're the ones that are taking the least amount of damage on this, so that should be fine. Anybody actually fall over? Oh no, Unifi. God damn it. We're already off to a rousing start. All right, this should be much better. Not really. Oh, that's a little spooky. I think we'll be fine. They're still getting regens at the end of the turn. They're taking less damage here, so we'll do that. Can we at least get the kill? No. Fine.
Your orders? Very well.
Ooh, shit. I was kind of hoping.
Face the fury of an any who bar my I'll protect you.
All right, they get a heal, which is fine. So Eumeris units gets a kill, but she died. Damn it.
Tis the fruit of my labor.
Ah.
I'm pleased with this.
I don't know that that's specifically terrible, but we'll let them get in there first so we can kill this dude, because he just keeps supporting, and that's part of the problem. How are you not... What the hell? Hold on. They originally showed that they were going to be able to kill with no problem, and now they're at half damage? Like, what did I miss? I would never have sent them. I would have sent Elaine if that was the case. What happened? What's the difference here? Like, what caused them to do more damage this time instead of before? I don't understand what I'm missing here. All right, whatever. We're already engaged. There's nothing I can do. Both our frontliners got bopped. We only took out one of the gladiators. That's already bad news.
It shall be done.
We march. Onward.
Like, bruh.
Your villainy ends here.
I don't know, man. I just work here.
I must never heed.
Let's see just... I can't fail my sacred mission.
The time is at hand. To me.
I stand ready. I take to the skies.
It'll be done.
Who can do more damage here?
They won't get blasphemous. Face the fury of an enemy. I'll protect you all.
Technically, Eumeris takes less damage.
They won't get away.
Does they also do less damage? All right, this is fine. Unify, no! They keep killing my only archer. This sucks.
Arrived.
Face the fury of an angel.
Oh, and we also lost.
Blasphemous fool.
You
They
face.
won't.
Any who bar my...
Your villainy ends here.
I mean, I guess. I need more clerics. I think that's just what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna go get clerics, bro. I'm tired of this. Not having solidified healing. Oh, that's actually a lot of damage. Who takes it? Ah, I see.
This holy strength
These guys
serve
have
you
like
well.
hella anti-archer tech.
We march. My thanks. The time is at hand.
I'm up then. Of course. This land belongs to the liberation.
No, god damn it. I couldn't get there fast enough. I was hoping that I could get that and then like swoosh up here to hit for like another like team to come out to fight the knights before they engaged with Hilda's team, but that did not work out. So that means both our frontliners are going to eat shit again. So I have to like heal them. Look how much more damage they do to us. They're still going to be killing both of our frontliners. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that all three of their backliners do true damage. So this is it's just a bad matchup. Even with this, they're still going to do a shit ton of damage. All right, never mind. All right, that's way better. Well, Travis still got one shot. God damn it. That's fine. One is better than nothing, and on a... That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, we're gonna go get this other bridge.
You'll not be
How
disappointed.
close are you? For the most part, that's fine. I'll let her heal. We can bring you back in a second.
I rise to any
Meanwhile,
To the skies! I stand ready. Understood.
that's much better.
No mercy.
All right. Both of them both had first strike and like no.
On my honor as an...
It shouldn't come as a surprise.
All right, team Onga strikes again.
At your service.
How are we doing up here? Good, good, not so good. That's probably fine. Let's just
Sir.
get up in there. Actually,
Nowhere
before I
is too
go,
far. What
Victory
immense
waits.
power!
Now then.
so like they're gonna send dudes from there like soon-ish.
Your
So
orders?
wait, I actually don't. If I remember correctly,
Time's at hand.
Blade Wave. Yeah. Blade Wave actually does the thing. So if we move to like here,
Path is set.
Face me and be cut down.
all right, France unit's just gonna squat this top part so that we don't have to think about it.
Higher still. I stand ready. At once. Done. At your service. Sir.
This is fine.
No mercy.
Alrighty.
It seems you've misjudged me.
Or Fran getting bodied by the most random of shit.
Nowhere is too far. At once.
Good.
All right, so now we can Blade Wave like all of this shit in front. All y'all barrier going to get bonked, buddy. It's not as good as like the warrior one, or well, it's I guess at this point it's breakers, but like it still does the thing. And now I don't have to think about any of them. So the only thing I have to worry about here is obviously the catapult on the back end of the bridge. But like, it'll probably fire after we get the kill.
Face me.
There's no support, so we just instantly kill these guys. And then I think the idea here is, I think we take it.
The path. Take cover. 'Tis ours now.
Do you wish with our soldiers, O knight, but I beg you, lay not a finger on the faithful of this humble town. You needn't worry, we would never inflict the atrocity of war on innocent civilians. I claim we've no choice but to trust. Pray, take this if you need further persuasion. Fancy.
March.
So then we bonk this guy.
To me.
We have to worry about the archer in the back, but they do like no damage.
A fine bout. Time is at hand. Onward.
Garrison that.
For the liberation.
Wait for that archer squad.
Come then.
That's fine. Again, not a huge problem to just eat that.
Fought.
So here's the catch. How close are you guys? I mean, you guys are basically done, so I can have you guys move here.
It'll be done. Witness
I'm gonna
the
move
might
you
of an
here.
angel. Your will shall be done. Allow me.
Think about this for a second. I don't think any of these other squads are gonna do really good against that much armor. So I think the play here is
The path
probably
is set.
that.
At your service.
Yes, but
Your
also
orders. A brisk flood. Allow me. Your orders.
we Dragoon dive to do as much damage as possible. So that takes about a half health.
Face your demise.
And now we guarantee the kill because they were already weak and they're not going to do as much damage to us, which is dope to see. Except he almost died again. Oh my god. Grim hit 30.
Gotten a little better at this.
Cool. Love to see that.
I rise to any challenge.
All right, that's good enough there.
Allow
So
me.
we're gonna have you move back down here
Very
for a
well.
moment.
I stand ready.
set up hasten call so that Elaine's team can just go extra fast.
Assured. Requesting further command.
That gets him up here so that we can take out this garrison, hopefully before they get a chance to actually cast any more dudes out. All right, we got 3 of the 5, which means they lose here. That's fine. All right, so they die. We gain 4 health.
May the Father smile
Perfectly
upon us.
valid. It's actually cheaper to do that and then do this. I hate it, but it is what it is. And then we can have him garrison there, which gives me sort of a better starting point. All right, that's good. By the way, you had best keep your eye out if you're planning across the valley shallow. Linger too long and that catapult will crush your bones into dust. Well, no, we were already pretty well aware of that. Now, that being said, nothing's going to come from here, and nothing's going to come from here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Hilda's team take over garrisoning here. And then I think we're going to withdraw, move,
At your service.
withdraw,
Heading to ground.
garrison,
Of course.
and then
Time is at hand.
deploy Fran's unit here, here,
Skies.
We march.
deploy Oaklease's unit here,
Shall strike them.
Time is at hand.
deploy Izzy's unit here,
Let's stay calm out there.
and then I can grab you, you, and have you guys start working your way over to this.
Heading there now.
And then in the process of doing that, hasten call on everybody.
I feel
My
stronger
eternal
than ever.
gratitude.
Speedweed.
I've made it. I'm in their firing range.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, because you're not gonna hit me.
Effort.
Do what you gotta do, because I gotta go. I get to go speedy across the water, and it's really not that big of a deal. Anyway, get bonked.
You're nothing.
Who do I give the kill to, though? That's the
I'll
question.
not go easy on you.
Not a problem.
Ooh, Izzy's unit can actually get the kill with minimal damage. We take those.
A product of my devotion.
Perfect. So then I think... Yeah, you guys are actually,
Understood.
of the 3...
Understood.
Where next?
All right, where's this other... Aha. There's the other catapult right there. So... Valid, valid, valid.
Face me if any who bomb my no mercy.
Fran, go get him, gank squad.
My skill with the bow grows ever higher. At once. Blasphemous fool, face me and be cut down. Any who bar my path must perish.
Oh ho, murder. I love seeing them big numbers. Let me tell you what.
I stand ready.
All right, you will grab this,
Understood.
and
I
then
stand
you
ready.
will grab this.
I take to the skies.
I'll take it
Rocks
off your hands.
forever.
I've claimed it as our own.
Tempered in the cruel
Excellent.
flames of war.
Oh, nice. He hit 30.
Wisdom
Yosef at 28.
I can't wait
Bernice
for
at
my next
26. Excellent. We're getting somewhere. So now we're going to just do a little bit of manipulation here.
To me.
Have him zip down this way. Oh, they're just gonna chill there? Sure, I guess.
Nothing.
You don't do any damage to me. Bonk, bonk.
Dead and
So far, so good. All right, that squad is going to be a little spooky,
At your
though.
service.
Never mind, I lied. It's not spooky. It's not spooky at
You'll
all.
not be disappointed. I depart. I stand ready. At your service.
I hit them both. I can. Hooray!
Victory awaits.
Get in there. Fuck them up. Because that team's going to hit there before... Oh, they're just going to meet halfway.
I'll
That's
not go easy on you.
fine. Please don't die. Oh god, exact C's on legs.
I'll
Ugh.
never hold
I mean, I
myself
guess
back.
he was gonna tank all of that,
Witness the
unfortunately.
might of an angel.
I don't think Resurrect makes it that far. It does not. Alright, before you decide to go off and do something stupid, are you still going to be able to kill him in one shot? Oh, you do more damage now than you did before? You know what? Fine, whatever.
Onward.
Alright. As far as I can tell...
I stand ready.
Alright,
Sir.
you're killable. The other...
Blasphemous
That's
fool.
fine.
I'm too tired to take flight. Witness the might of an angel.
Where should I go?
You'll not be disappointed. I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
Oh, I can't hit them both. Alright, we're just gonna hit him. This is fine, I guess.
See it be cut
Taking
down.
way less damage than they originally said they were going to, but hey, we took out 3 of the 5 archers.
At your service.
If we just say fuck it, like, that's more than enough damage there.
Another step on the
Alright, we
path
killed
of
the
progress.
tower, so that's a strong thing there.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Let's see, can we kill them?
No
Yes, easy
mercy.
peasy. Alright. Oh,
Victory is ours. I stand ready. Understood.
honestly, I feel like this is a better play.
Sir.
It's fine. It's like not exactly the worst idea, but it's better than
Face me and be
nothing.
cut down.
There's the 2 guys in the front, and we killed 4 of the 5. We couldn't kill the archer because our archer died. Son of a bitch. No, she didn't. She just is high enough that she's not getting experience from them.
Nowhere is too far.
I understand.
Stand ready.
Alright, we'll use the silver this time. Because that'll finish our timer before they finish their timer. They have like no HP, so it really doesn't matter. We heal all of our damage. Bada bing, bada boom. Get dunked,
An offering
nerds.
to the heavens. Witness the might of an angel.
Your orders, if you would.
I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a problem
Trying
for
to prove
them.
myself.
Yeah, it's not. All they had were the dudes in the front, and they had already taken enough damage that it wasn't going to kill us. So, hooray. Yosef is 29. Alright, so squad is done, but we need to reset our timer.
I've much room.
Good enough. Good
Can't
enough.
wait
Bernie's
for
at
my
28.
next fight. At your service. At once.
Alright,
We march.
we can start moving forward.
To me.
And we got there to get the first strike before the final archer got to move again, so they don't even get to do any damage. Yeehaw.
Not even
37, 37, 37. Nice.
I stand ready.
So we're gonna move here.
Understood.
Where should I go?
We're gonna move here.
Advancing.
Good.
That'll hit all 3.
Your orders, if you would.
We'll wait for
standing by.
Izzy's unit to get in. Or actually, no, that's Fran's unit, sorry.
Nowhere is too far. I stand ready.
Heading there now. Whenever you need me.
That should have hit up all three of us. Yeah, excellent.
I can't thank you enough.
Go, go, gang squad. Oh, Jesus, Elaine's squad is just like, nah, we gotta go fast. We must murder them immediately.
Through undying effort,
As expected of Cornian royalty.
The path is set for the liberation.
You're not here to hurt us, are you? Wouldn't touch a hair in your head, I promise. Sorry for scaring you, kid. Confess you don't appear to be our enemy. What offered you aid? Simply agree to leave in peace. Oh, my healing font. Yeah, we take those. I think they're gonna get a chance to heal before I can fire again.
Witness the might of an angel.
Which, you know, fine. I suppose that was bound to happen. Alright, let's see. How do you guys fare against that? Fine. Perfect. Excellent. Go. GG.
Leave it to Lex.
Bodied.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
Alright, we'll let them go handle the two that are up there.
Brace yourself.
Face me and be
Good enough.
cut
They're gonna
down.
take some damage, though. Luckily... Ah, never mind.
It seems you've
Unfortunately...
misjudged me. At your service.
He keeps getting bodied, which is not cool, but we live here. No, we want not that. Dragon Dive, Vital Blow, Blade Wave, Vital Absorb. Yeah, that works. Do damage, steal stamina, reset their timer. Murder.
Time to prove myself.
No mercy.
Give Fran the kill so she can actually get experience to level of 37.
In His Highness's honor.
Excellent. Fantastic. 10 out of 10.
We march.
All right, we are about as full as we can be here. We are going
not be
to
disappointed.
send Oclese's team down here to this garrison to take it.
Onward.
Nowhere is too far.
We Vital Absorb, but I don't know that that stops the heal. It might. It does not.
At your service.
However, we can just keep doing that, which is really funny to me. He's taking less damage, but he's still doing enough. We're doing enough because it's causing their stamina to drop, which is what's really funny about that. He's going to heal before Elaine's team gets there, but he's going to be low enough on the one heal that it shouldn't matter. All right. You've done admirably indeed to weather our assaults. Yet this is as far as your tenacity shall take you. Prepare to face me. That was the plan, guy.
Understood.
I don't think any of them are going to be able to do any damage to
You
him.
face me.
They're not even going to be able to hit him because they're not close enough. 315 to 0. I think it's because of the double tank front. I don't know that even if we do an empowering here... We'll see. I don't know that this is going to be enough to kill him in one shot. It did. Now he's doing less. How is that possible? Increases damage dealt by the user's unit by 30%, lasts for one battle, and now I'm doing less damage than I was before using it. The RNG in this game sometimes drives me insanely up the wall. I don't understand why it does that. Like, it's the same thing with, like, using an assist. It completely re-rolls the amount of damage that you're going to do when you do the thing. Like, it makes no sense to me why it does that. Like, it should just make it do more damage, not less damage. What the fuck, chat? Whatever.
You arrive before Nigel, holy defender of the Palavian Orthodoxy. While the breath of life still flows through me, you'll not cross this point. The rebel commander and lost Prince of Cornea, should the wind's whispers be believed. Today, we learn if you've truly been cut from the fabric of kings.
It's him. I'm certain of it.
Turn back, girl, or you shall suffer the sacred sting of my blade.
With me!
Stay back!
He's gonna take... Interesting. Yeah.
I can help.
Oh, that man dead.
Behind me!
Beam. Damn, he down to 2 HP already. Oh, and he gonna take that damage for me? Dope. Alright, you dead. Adios, nerd. Hammered.
Grace to be humbled so.
Bro, and you're the one that did it to yourself. You could have just let your bro die and you would have survived this fight. But nah, he just incapacitated. He ain't doing shit. Unfortunately, I don't get to hit the guys in the back because, you know, but whatever. That didn't kill. That's wild. Ow. Anyway. We take those.
Is that better?
Nice, 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 nice. They have ridiculously high evasion. Holy crap. And that's why we couldn't kill them, is because those guys have hella high evasion. Holy crap. That's crazy.
Time is with
Now,
us.
okay.
We only keep our focus.
Who... There's no way they're not close enough. Oh, I can't get Fran's team to get a kill, or Izzy's team. They're not close enough, even though they're like right there. Man. Oh well, we tried, chat. It's good experience though. Look at how much that was. 1,300.
A fine bout.
13,000, excuse me. Ooh, amethyst pendant. +1 AP, +1 PP, and I don't have to... Ooh, shit. I need me more of those. Holy crap, that's godlike. Because that's 1 slot instead of 2 for each. Oh, boy. That's a really high-end item. That's a really high-end item.
So, you're the one commanding these rebels.
Also, why does Nigel sound like
Come
Keanu
forth and
Reeves?
claim my head if you dare.
I mean, I don't think it is, but
I
it sounds
assure
like
you,
him.
It won't be an easy task.
That's enough, Nigel. Lay down your arms.
You know him, Scarlet?
What did you call her?
Yeah,
This is
about that.
the man who delivered me to Palavia as a child. Him and a trusted few servants, that is.
Then it's truly you. But what are you doing consorting with insurgents?
What do you think, my
Do you
guy?
remember the words my father left me with all those years ago?
I relayed the message myself.
Chris
yes.
Hackney. I don't know
It
that
was
I know who
regarding
that
your
is.
sacred mission, to serve as guide and guardian for the savior who would one day greet Palavia's shores.
And that's me,
Savior. What is he talking about?
Unicorn.
Wait. You mean to say the man before
Oh, it's Dimitri! That's why I can understand. That's why he sounds familiar.
Yes.
It's fucking
But it's now
Dimitri,
due
bro.
to my lineage that I fight for the Federation. I've joined his cause of my own free will, and I'll do anything in my power to help him see it through.
Then you would see our savior turn his blade on the very orthodoxy you claim to represent.
I have no quarrel with the Church or its teachings. Yet despite their claims of neutrality, 'tis devout feet filling Zenoiran boots.
Indeed, as ordained by the divine words of His Holiness Pontifex Orant.
Galerius told us the Pontifex is dead.
blasphemy. I'll not suffer this impious slander.
Bruh.
Then answer me
True.
this
True,
instead.
true.
Why is the church's army after Scarlet?
They're... what?
Yeah.
Surely one of the Orthodoxy's own knights should know what holy orders are being pursued. Or what machinations are underway inside the Basilica's walls. Another moment here and you'll be surrounded by your alleged allies. Go. Learn the truth for yourself.
I'll brook no further impediments, Father. I must see His Holiness at once. And I refuse to leave these halls until I'm granted the audience I seek.
If you've come to inform him of your defeat, worry not. I have already made it known. His Holiness is most disappointed in you.
Then allow me to prostrate myself before him and plead for forgiveness.
You forget your station, Sir Nigel. The failure you've brought our sacred name earns you discipline, not clemency.
Then answer me this at least. Is it true that our knights are in pursuit of his daughter?
A libelous rumor, and little more. As you well know, Lady Scarlet was granted hermitage as a young girl, in service of her divine calling. Seeking her out is strictly forbidden, as is even speaking her name.
It was, perhaps.
Halt, Sir Nigel. None may intrude upon the pontifical chambers.
If you've a matter for church hierarchy, you may see it brought before Father Senatio.
A word first. As the guards at his very door, you must surely have beheld His Holiness of late. How is he?
Well,
As I expected.
Yep, that'll work. Get in there, Dimitri. Fuck him up.
A wicked aura lingers in the air. And on this day, I shall discover why.
Edelgard!
What foul stench!
God,
'Tis the
son of a
putrid scent of
bitch!
death himself.
I knew it was him!
A visitor.
Fucking Belatro!
I see
What
my
an
guards
asshole!
have proven even more worthless than I anticipated.
God damn it, Baltro.
Away from His Holiness, devil! No. Such sacrilege defies the natural order of our very world. Baltro, sorcerer of Zenoira. It was you who murdered him.
Oh, believe what you wish. Though, if the Pontifex were pronounced dead, the man who beset his chambers in a fit of rage would surely be the first and only suspect.
I've heard rumors about you. A foul necromancer who treats corpses as though they were mere playthings.
True,
Just
true.
as you've done to His Holiness.
And how will you explain that, hmm? Your dear leader, as cold and lifeless as the very statues you pious fools see fit to worship. You'll be hanged as a heretic for even suggesting it.
About
Any
that.
soul with reason will see you as the true heretic here.
How unfortunate it is to find you here, despite all my warnings to the contrary.
Father Senatio, you knew of this?
There is nothing to know. His Holiness yet lives, and any claims to the contrary are surely the result of a lamentable bout of madness.
Bruh.
The humiliation
Bruh.
of defeat is harsh indeed, Sir Nigel. Perhaps harsh enough to drive a vile heretic to murder.
Man. Fuck that. I don't know what awaits us at Bisphane Basilica, but I'm ready to find out. Let's go, Elaine. There's so much shit to go back and like do on the other side of London Bridge. Dig. More fish. Dig wood. What do you guys need? Fish. You know what that means. Fish. Hooray. Alright, what do you got? Salamander Great Bow, Burn Immunity, and Flame Arrow. Alright, that's not terrible. Inopolid Great Shield, Heavy Cover, bunch of steel items, Vorpal items.
I hope you... Welcome to my humble store. Look around as much as you please. My thanks. My thanks.
All right, I'm broke. Moving on. Please. All right, easy enough to fix the bridge. Hooray! More honors. And money. And a fixed bridge. What do you guys have? Piercing strongbow and gleaming mace. All right. Whose was this? This is Scarlet and Rhaenys. Oh, interesting. Thank you for asking here, Rhaenys. I never could get enough of this rose oil even as a child. I'm glad you were willing to let me brush your hair again. Though today I was thinking we might use these cosmetics as well. These are gorgeous, Rhaenys. When I first served as your lady-in-waiting, you were too young to have need of them. But I often dreamt of sharing makeup with you once you had become a woman grown. Of course, you're already radiant as it is, yet a few embellishments here and there could only serve to enhance that beauty. You would really do that for me? Oh, how I long waited for this day. As have I, my lady. Oh no, she's gonna be pretty. Now just stay still a moment. Tickles. Worry not, I'm almost done. And there, gaze into this mirror and tell me what you think. Wow. This is incredible, Rhaenys. I barely even recognize myself. I'm pleased to hear you like it, and to know that I'm the first to see how greatly it magnifies your natural charm. Thank you for this, really. Please, you needn't mention it, though, What would you say to a stroll through town before we remove it? Perhaps we can find some clothes to match your new look. It sounds wonderful. Then let's be off at once. I can't wait. Best friends! Bonk. Alright, so there's nothing much down that way because we've already kind of cleared that out. We've already kind of snagged everything that we can kind of up here. Well, except for maybe that extra lumber there, but that's fine. Okay, Long Bridge. Small town. What do you guys need? Goat milk. Well, I don't have any goats nearby. I do know that I've got goat biscuits, so I could go back to the other town to go get some. There's a Lex Tower. Nameless Guard's Spear. Blindness immunity, accuracy plus 20, eagle eye, makes the user's next attack a true strike. Ah, interesting. That's like a boosted version of the one that, what's her name has been using this whole time. Oh no, she's using Storm of Hail now. It's the same thing as the Unwavering Spear that she was using before. I have so many spears, goddamn. All right, let me... Where are the goats at? The goats were... here? Maybe? Yes, goats. Goat biscuit. Goat milk. Expand town. Luminous shield and giant great axe. Oh, it's all the wing crest items. Ooh. Hey. This is the sword that Oakley has been using the entire game. Very cool. They have an axe, a spear, a bow, and a staff that I can get for other people later. That'll come in handy. I'll have to think about who we want to give those to. Another cemetery. Okay, we've pretty much done all of this. There's another garrison. Oh, hey, I found where the, so that's where, this is where the... Ooh, we could just get all the ore we want from here. Excellent. Hello? Not right now. Not right now. I'm just sort of rolling through to, like... Oh, is this an Ammonoid? Anemoy. Ooh. What's the fight? Oh, spellcasters. Easy clap. Give me that weapon. Or whatever you're gonna give me. Oh, we got a staff. Ooh, sick. You'll love to see it. All right, cool. So there's that. That was easily done and over with. So we gotta think about that. Oh my god, there's a whole ass herd of goats and a new... It's the goat carving. Ah, excellent. So that's our third carving, right? Or is that our fourth carving? No, that's a sanctuary. It's not a carving. Carving, carving, carving. This is our sanctuary. Actually, this is our fourth carving here. We still have no idea how to get to this little island, though. There's no dock here. There's no dock here. I'm still missing something. Maybe, like, flight that I don't have access to yet? Actually, do we remember where this boat takes us? I actually don't remember where this boat takes us. Oh, it takes us up and over on the other side. Okay. Weird. Wait, is that an Ammonoid? I just missed it? Oh, wow. I guess I did. No, we already did that. Okay. Did I just miss some of the stuff up here? This is weird. So, like, where does this take me then? Because I definitely do not remember where this boat goes. Or was this the boat that takes us back to... No, okay, hold on. Oh, it did. It literally just took us, like... This is the starting area. It just took us over to, like, this tiny little nook for, like, fish and ore. Try to see if there's, like, anything else over here. Oh, there's 5 divine shards? Holy crap. All right. Well, that was actually worth it. So, yeah, other than that, there's, like, nothing else that's, like, worth snagging from there. So there's still no information on how to get to the hippocampus carving. Like, it's the last of the 4 carvings, and technically, if I had a way to get there, I could just go do them right now, but I don't have a way. This isn't a dock, so there's no boat here. There's this boat here, but then there's no boat there. There's no boat there. The Citadel doesn't have a dock. And then, like, this is too far inland. And then, like, there's not a secondary dock on the other side of Palavia. And the only dock on Palavia is the dock that brings you here that you take from fucking Frontier Harbor. So, like, what the fuck? How do you get to the carving? I'll figure it out later. Obviously, it's something that you get after you finish the Albion story. Honestly, it's a little obnoxious, but it'd be what it be. So yeah, like I said, there's probably 2 more storyline. There's this one, and then whatever's gonna lead us over here. There's got to be at least 2 more, I assume. And there's not any other, like, exclamation marks on the screen, right? It's just the final 100% Atlas. Everything else is just the sanctuaries, right? And, like, the heroes' monuments that you spend Star Iron on to get, like, meteor doohickeys and such. There's, like, this tiny little spot right here. Hold on, that's bothering me. That's new. How did I even miss this? Hold on. There was like this little splotch of unfound map. Also, what the hell is this? There's nothing in there? Ah, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping there'd be some, like, mystery dungeon in there. All right, like, all of this should probably be restored, so it's more lumber and more digging and stuff. That's a lot of rocks. That's a lot of wood. That's a lot of stuff. Stuff I probably don't really need. All right, so, like, actually, hold on. I think I lied. Oh, this is the sanctuary, and wait, can we actually go to the sanctuary now? At least to, like, unlock that area on the map? Is that, like, a thing I can do? Oh, also, I haven't beaten you yet. Why haven't I beaten you yet? All right, I beat you. Sorry. Oh, I already fought you. Go away. I do not need to fight you twice. Wah. Oh, right. Yeah, we gotta go down and then around, and then we go up this way. Yeah, we can do the thing now because we have the storage blue. Yeah. All right, cool. So this, like, obviously wasn't going to be a ton of stuff, but having it unlocked, Black Diamond, Divine Shard, and some Muscaria herb. And then obviously the sanctuary that we still can't really do anything with. And then there's, like, nothing else. Okay. So that's literally all this was just unlocking the sanctuary and getting some extra stuff. Is there anything else, like, over here, maybe? Probably not. I didn't think so, but it was worth double checking just to make sure. Me am not go crazy. Me am not find thing. Go back to where it came from. All right, so that part of the map is clear, other than like this, which doesn't really matter because it's not actually anything I need to worry about, because that's kind of like what this stuff is. It's like ocean fog of war. It really doesn't mean anything. Same with like up here in this like little corner up here. All right, cool. And then like it's kind of the same here. There's like this little oceanic god like fog of war that's just kind of like on the coast that doesn't really mean anything, or it doesn't really have anything there. All right, cool. Moving on. The road into the capital lies just north of here, Your Highness. It's a long and treacherous path, but preserve and you'll find Bisphane Basilica waiting at its end. All right, well, let's save before I forget. Story time. The Basilica's not much further now, Elaine. Shiny. We should stop for a moment and make certain we're prepared before we head onward. Cutscene.
Our scouts have confirmed my trepidation. Reclaiming the Basilica will be a challenge unlike any we've faced yet.
Indeed. 'Tis between a mountain rise too treacherous for even our most skilled aerial knights, or a narrow road quite easily ambushed.
Truly a natural fortress, in every sense of the phrase.
Your Majesty.
Chloe.
What is it, Chloe? It's not like you to be so panicked.
Well, it's just... a knight of the Orthodoxy has shown up at our camp, sir. Alone.
Oh.
I had a feeling it would be you, Nigel.
Hey, Nigel.
The state of our orthodoxy was just as you said. Zenoira has fashioned us
Welcome
into
back.
mere pawns in their fiendish chess game.
And Pontifex Errant.
'Twas all artifice. His holiness has long since passed, yet now stands animated in death by the most abhorrent of necromancers.
Balatro.
No.
I'm so sorry, Scarlet.
Then Baltro has sunk his talons into the sacred flesh of the church itself.
Yup. It's all went to shit while you were at dinner.
Make Zenoira suffer for their foul defilement of our most holy patriarch.
Could you not have made public with the truth first? The clergy would surely take notice to such godlessness. Yet here you stand, a solitary knight.
I come to you an escaped heretic, so marked for the crime of claiming the Pontifex deceased. It would seem Father Senatio and the church hierarchy beneath him all sing from Zenoira's hymnal.
I know that name. But I'm not sure a pious angel like him could be capable of such a thing.
Sir Nigel, does your presence here mean you seek to join our cause?
Do not mistake my aims. His Holiness has ventured forth into the great beyond, and Lady Scarlet is the rightful successor to his radiant office. My only wish is to see her granted that role in earnest, and the orthodoxy restored to its proper standing.
Valid.
Then we're in alignment. We would welcome your presence among our ranks, even if only until we reach the Basilica.
More dudes I have no space for. No space. None space. I have negative space. Also, it doesn't matter because he's not actually going to be part of the army right now, so it's fine. All right. The Holy March, level 36. No, stop. Ah. No. Brother. No, I can't even go past it. I have to do it. All right, we will come to that in just a moment. All right, let me go back here. What level is... First of all, what can I hire? Feather Shield, Vanguard, Berserker, and Legionnaires. All right, so we don't even get the dudes that I'm looking for. Let me think about this for a second. What about... Well, let's check here first. Feather Staff. That's what we're looking for. Feather Staff, Sergeant, Sergeant, Bishop. Was that a male? Oh, it's because it's one is male, one is female. I understand. Also, it's 40 honors. There's 2 available, none employed, and it costs 40 honor to unlock a Feather Staff. Damn. I would much rather save my honor for other... Like, saving my honors so that I can use the honors to, like, unlock 505 for my other units is more important right now, so that's probably what I'm going to save it for. However, I can do a little bit of unit reformation to kind of fix some of these problems in terms of, like, team survivability for some of my lower set units. So, like, for squad 6. Also, I only need to get 9 and 10 to 505. 8, 7 and 8 already got unlocked, so I need to do a little bit of team reconfiguration to, like, fix and, like, update babysitters for these lower level teams, but, like, now is not that time. I need to get Titania leveled. She's, like, my only other, like, true cleric. She's not even, like, I don't think I've got... Well, I think she's already bishoped. Yeah, she's bishop, but I just haven't leveled her. And then, like, I also need to, like, get Raylanor some stuff because she has, like, no items. That's why she gets bodied, because she just has no weapons. But then again, like, I don't really know what I want to do with these 2 teams yet, so that's kind of a future me problem. Though I do kind of think I need to reform Izzy's unit a smidget. They're very tanky, but, like, Lena Lagos and Izzy get kind of bopped pretty quickly. Comparatively. And then, like, Eumeris's unit is doing good because both Eumeris and Goville are kind of carrying. Poor Miriam has, like, had no time to actually get any experience. She's been sitting at, like, in her low 20s this entire time. But, like, I don't want her to not get levels also. I'm also considering, like, completely reforming one of the unlocked 505 units to do, like, a full Blue Rose squad plus, like, a babysitter. I wonder, what if we do... No, Celeste is with Mandarin and the other... What's his butt? The other... Yeah, it's... No, Nina is Hilda's sister. Where are my Blue Rose girls at? I must do a searching. Because I think she's already in a team, right? Yeah, there's Kitra. Yep, that's fine. And then who was the other? There was 3, right? Oh, it's Fran. Fran's got her own team, though. Yeah, Fran's part of Team Unga Bunga. So she is already kind of in babysitter territory. All right, so I think we're going to try this. So this is where we're going to do our swapping so that we actually have like Team Blue Rose together. Something I've been wanting to do for a while anyway. And I think that this gives Umaris both a little bit more to wiggle in terms of experience gain, because she's just going to get carried by the rest of Team Unga Bunga. And I'll be able to like hard swap her items here in a second to actually like get her where she needs to be in terms of gear. But then like the question is who else do we bring in, or do we even frontline anyone else? I mean, we can. Obviously, it's a 5 squad, but the question is who? Yana, maybe? Maybe. I'll think about that one for a second. Actually, what I might do is grab Lily Ann. I think they would actually benefit a lot from a druid. She's still a shaman, but like I can get her boosted to being a druid in like a heartbeat. Like that doesn't take long. I feel like this team would actually benefit quite heavily from having a druid on the team, getting like all of the attack debuffs and stuff like that. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then I can go here. We go to promote. We find Leanne. We turn her into a druid.
Another step on the path of progress.
Okay. So far, so good. So now we actually have like 6 really strong frontline units that are all kind of in their low to mid 30s. Obviously, this unit is going to still be struggling because reasons. But we have Fran and Edelinda to kind of sort of babysit Lillian, Ketra, and Miriam so that we can get them some experience later. Ox unit could probably still be a little bit more. I kind of want to move him here. I feel like this will be fine. Does she do healing assist for allied units, ignore terminate? So she's the healing assist. He's a magic assist, but she also makes it so that we can fly. I'll have to, like, I'd probably swap back and forth between the two of these. And then this is also where Titania's at. So this is going to be a team that's going to be a work in progress. Both 7 and 8 are going to be pretty heavily set up as work in progress teams just for right now, so I can kind of get them caught up. And then I'm still kind of, we're still not really doing, I'm going to stick him here because I know he's going to be another babysitter for a little while. But then 9 and 10 is still going to be kind of just floating around doing nothing for a little bit until I get a chance to actually get these 2 teams units based up on actually being capable of having 5 of 5 instead of 4 of 4. So like I feel like that's probably the better options for that right now. All right, so technically if we look at our units, we technically have 5 teams that we can send out now that I think are kind of in really good spots. Fran's unit at 6 is going to be kind of iffy because none of them are over 30 other than Fran. So like she's going to be babysitting them while leveling them, which is fine. And then the same thing is going to be done for Ak and Adele's unit, where they're going to be kind of not like 6, 7, 8 are like not usable in current content. I have to get them leveled up before I do anything with them, but they will be a big push before we get to the end. And then once we kind of have them pushed over, we'll finally get 9 and 10 to push to 5 of 5. And then we'll start working on getting them over and getting them to level cap before we actually do like the big final push in for the stuff in Grand Corinne. So do you have anything I actually care about? Probably not yet. I mean, the Grand Barris is cool, but I don't really need you. I have 6 Fevrite currently in hand, and I'm not really buying anything with those yet. Like, I should. Where's that blacksmith at? He's here. So my question is, do I have anything I actually want to, like, level right now? And I don't know that I have an answer for that. Oh, wait, I can... Ooh. The Drakenash stuff can be leveled. Like, you don't have to tell me twice. God damn. I would assume the Corinx is going to be the exact same. Yeah. Oh, shit. 50. Oh, it's 50 honor. Well, fuck that up. It's fine. More fish. Single pulls. Love it. All right. Well, that's about all there is to that. We got an upgraded Drake and Ash item, and I'm okay with that. All right, so here we go. We're pushing in to go deal with the Pontifex and all the nonsense that are happening inside the church. It's all feathers. All the time. Ooh, it's spooky. The Holy March.
Your Holiness, how long has it been since you returned to us in this dreadful state? Months have come and months have gone, yet worry still plagues my soul. Utter fear that the faithful might learn of your passing.
Bruh, just tell people. God damn it, Balatro.
Lacking an heir to inherit the pontifical robes, your orthodoxy stands on the precipice of extinction.
How proceeds the search for Lady Scarlet?
I have my legion scouring Fevrid for her as we speak. We will find her, whether that be alive or dead.
I pray it is the former. All of these tribulations shall be redeemed with the birth of a new Pontifex. Yet my heart will ever be stained by the illusion I've cast over our people, and the wretched necromancy I employ in so doing. All the same, should the truth of this subterfuge be made known, it would spell the end of our orthodoxy as we recognize it.
Then all we need do is extinguish any man unfortunate enough to learn of the matter.
Vile demon.
Oh, come now. Is it not your sacred task to preserve the legacy of this faith you so revere?
Ugh, man, I hate Baltro. What an
I shall
ass.
see it through, even if I must suffer eternal damnation as a result.
I can't wait till we finally get to kill this little shit.
The man you recently branded a heretic has made some fascinating friends.
Damn, here we go.
He and the rebel army march for your gates at this very moment.
Then Nigel has succumbed to his madness.
A pity. It seems the only recourse will be to strike him down.
Come on, man. Obviously, he's being controlled, but damn, that sucks. What torrential downpour, yet it shall not hinder our march, your highness. On that matter, perhaps Sir Nigel will be willing to share his knowledge of the region before we depart. But of course, as you already know, our aim in this battle is the capture of this famed basilica. Though unfortunately, the path is barred by a sturdy gate. Overcoming its defenses shall prove quite difficult indeed. Not only that, but the sole route to the capital lies at a single narrow road. With little room to retreat, exhaustion will surely prove our greatest enemy. I've also readied a battering ram to aid us in breaching the gate. Now come, the basilica awaits. Well, as long as we don't have to, like, slowly push it, I'm sure it'll be fine. Heed my summons, guardians of the Orthodoxy. I stand your commander in place of His Holiness, who remains afflicted by a debilitating disease. As you know, the heretic Nigel and the rebel Arnie conspire to violate the sanctity of this sacred ground. A threat which shall test our faith and fortitude in equal measure. Yet neither shall waver neath the unicorns. And death is merely the dawn of eternal salvation in heaven above. Today, my devout brethren, we claim victory in the name of our proud orthodoxy. Bruh. And unfortunately, I can't just, like, skip the entirety of this, but just having one flight unit go over the big top. You gotta go the long way.
The day will be ours.
All right, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna grab Oclese,
Judgment shall strike them.
and then we're gonna grab we'll grab Eumeris,
This is more than I deserve.
and then where are we will start using feathers since we have so many of them and we don't use them very often. And away we go. Oh yeah, Elaine's team, don't give a fuck about your weather.
Victory grows ever closer. Your villainy
Haha,
ends
I'm in
here.
danger. Sure.
I must never yield.
All right,
May this
39,
holy
38,
threat be just-
39,
I can't fail my
39.
sacred mission.
That's perfectly
Their
fine.
tyranny ends here.
I'm ready.
Oh, that's Eumeris' unit. That's Team Unga.
I stand ready.
This is Oclese. Oclese can kill
Your will
just as
shall
well.
be done.
Oh no, never mind.
Shall escape my blade.
Face the fury of an
You
angel.
face
Turn back.
They won't get away.
Alright, fair. Fine and dandy, I suppose. We'll just
It had to
bop
be
that
done.
dude. Alright, so the other thing we're going to do here is we're just going to take a peek. I don't think that this lets you. I just want to see. I don't
You'll
think
not
that's
be
going to let me.
disappointed.
Yeah, big fat red, you got to go the long way. You can't go over the mountains. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab... Who's another... We just grab, like, maybe... Yeah, let's grab Fran's unit.
To the sky.
And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to have them go into the battering ram and have them just chill in the battering ram for now.
Your villainy ends here.
So that they can just, like, be ready to move when we're ready to actually start pushing up a little bit. Like, once we get up to the... Probably, like, once we get to, like, here, I'll have it move up, and then I'll have it move again, like, once we clear this out and get this guy down, yada, 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 rinse, repeat, and just move it in, like, small increments. Let's have...
Witness the might of an angel.
Who's lower? They're all 37, except for poor Eumeris,
Tell
who's
me
only
what to do.
34. However, she can get the kill here, which is exactly what we need, so...
I depart.
We march. To me.
All right, we take 8-Wood Garrison.
The time is at hand.
We can deploy from here, so we're going to deploy Hilda's
Order
unit.
must be preserved. Allow me.
So, how does Hilda fare against these guys? Decent, almost kills, decent. Not the best, but... And actually, she doesn't quite do enough damage to actually kill, but...
Very well.
It's not the worst in terms of things are concerned here, so that should be fine.
Standing by. At your service.
All right, we're gonna have you
Sir.
move here. Have you take these guys
The
out.
fury of an angel.
Easy peasy.
Nobody's getting hurt under my watch. I'm up then. It'll be
All
done.
right, you garrison, that
New
turns
base
it over
of
to us.
operations. I'm ready.
Timely arrival.
Understood. I've arrived. I've made it.
Cease this at once, rebel heathens, or suffer the wrath of an angel. Reinforcements, and it would seem they're not easily swayed. Hold, Elaine. Those knights belong to my former order. My word may be enough for them to grant us passage. Are you sure? They wouldn't have come if they weren't resolved to fight you. All the same, I'll not stand and watch as my soldiers are slaughtered. Allow me to speak with them, if only for a moment. I mean, sure, I guess. Where are you? You are here.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart.
I mean, it's not giving me an option to actually have them talk to you. So I guess it's just a get close.
Understood.
All right, everybody off on their own, please. Whoever gets there, I guess, gets there, chat. Oh, God. Murder.
Come then.
Not enough.
Take you all.
Eumeris gets a kill here. Takes a little bit of damage, but not the worst we've seen.
All the result of diligent work.
Vladimir hits 38. Oh, brother.
Journey ends here.
They won't get away.
Come then.
I'll protect you all.
You face
That's a
me.
lot of damage. God damn.
Face the fury of an angel.
All right. Who's getting bodied here? Oh, it's Clive, I see. Unfortunate.
This is not.
It shouldn't come as a surprise. Forgive me, but I can't move any farther.
You know, it's
Tell me
fine.
what to do.
Because I can just do this. Resurrection! And it doesn't cost me anything but an easily refillable resource.
I'm ready. Tell me what to do.
Come then.
Oh yeah, easy. Never didn't have it.
Victory grows ever closer.
So if we
I rise
do
to any challenge. A
that,
brisk flight.
Your will shall be done.
Elaine's just zipping around all speedy like he don't care none about no terrain problems. He just goes speedy go fast.
Comes true refinement.
Nice, 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 nice. All right, grab that.
We march.
Thank you.
Splendid.
Liquid Fortune, always
Time's at
fun.
hand.
Grab the
Onward.
second garrison.
The liberation.
Save a town. Heal up.
Where
What shall I
should
do
be rid
next?
of this place?
Oh, that's bad news. That's bad news. How, where, oh, it's there. Damn, I didn't even see that. I am blind as a bat.
I stand ready.
Well then, that's a problem, isn't it? So we're gonna do this. That resets our speed boost.
You'll not be disappointed.
And then if we... Oh, there isn't one for like other... There's not one for like everybody. It's like... All right, you're not going to get hit, but you are...
I stand ready.
You are... And he is also...
You'll not be disappointed.
So for like right now, this will keep them from actually taking the damage from the catapult, which is exactly what we're trying to avoid.
Of course.
All right, we can at least get Akil. Scarce to believe tales of your treachery, Sir Nigel. Yet now I see they spoken true. Believe what you will. I have neither the time nor words to refute such claims. Yet know this: His Holiness is not in fact beset by illness, but is long since ascended to the realm of the Father. But that can't be. It sadly can, a fact upheld by his only daughter walking amongst our ranks. As for you, all I ask is that your path remain unimpeded. And should any of my assertions be proven untrue, I shall willingly accept my punishment you deem fit. In truth, Sir Nigel, our entire order was imprisoned the moment we first heard of your betrayal. It was a cruel captivity, and our eyes and ears suffered greatly for it. Amidst this reign, I can seldom see who stands before me. I am humbled by your loyalty. Thank you, my knights. That seemed to have gone better than expected. Indeed it has. You have my gratitude, Elaine. Come, let's press onward. All right, so good.
At once.
Ugh, that squad got gonked. I didn't think like they would actually be hit by it, but unfortunately they definitely did. However, resurrection.
Your kindness warms my heart.
And then I could just do one of these bad boys. Rinse, repeat. All right, who gets to murder this guy?
If you want me, then have me.
That should be enough to not die. It still isn't enough to kill, though. They're gonna do the best here, so getting them to heal is fine. I was more worried about the catapult than I was about the tower, but now I'm kind of regretting not going after the tower first. Yeah, I don't really have a choice here. Oh, poor Travis. Oh, he didn't actually die. They certainly did a lot of damage, but they didn't die, and that's huge.
I'm ready.
Can I just have you kill that? No. Well, that was a bad idea.
I'll not go easy on you.
Only a fool mistakes
If you want me, then have me. Blasphemy.
Turn back.
Okay, they take like no damage here. That's probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but here we are. Oh, Lord.
Come then.
Why didn't... Oh, okay.
I'll not go easy on you.
Good enough, I guess?
Your orders? Very well.
All right, that
Your demise.
worked out better. That worked out a lot better. All right, we finally took that out. God damn.
Chaos shall never reign again.
Tempest Drive. Attack a column of enemies with piercing strike. Cavalry targets cannot guard against this attack. Becomes a true strike and critical if the user is below 50 HP. Oh, interesting.
Tricorn pride for ya.
Active Steal. Attack a single enemy. Steal one of the enemy's attack active action points. Does not apply if they guard the first hit. Oh, interesting.
I need to study this further.
Selvi, make debuffs 1.5 times more effective against a row of enemies. Ooh, sexy. You'll love to see that. All right, everybody. Like, fucking group up, bro. Holy shit.
Departing at once.
We're getting kind of bodied here.
Blasphemous fool.
Turn back, lest I reduce you to
Come then.
Oh, that's going to be a sizable chunk of experience for team level 30. 7 grand. Yeah, 36. That's good. 31. Nice, 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 nice. That's fine, because we can swap out a couple of people for this one. Or they can just get the kill and not take a ton of damage. Also, we can get ranged assist here. Ooh. I dig it. I dig it. Seems good.
You impressed?
Nice, 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 nice. Everyone leveled again.
Fly no further.
I love it. I love it. However, get big sleepies. Good enough. All right. Once again, I need everybody to get like here, please. Would be great. I need everybody to group the fuck up. All right, we can hit everybody with a new feather. All right, fucking get in there. More dudes, more of my soldiers. Leave this matter to me, Elaine.
Your villainy and
Face your
come then.
If you want.
Your villainy
I mean,
ends
okay,
here.
fine, I guess.
Well fought.
Not a fan, but we're doing what we can with it.
We march.
Everybody gets buffed.
Victory surges through me.
Problem is I don't know who's gonna end up getting. I kind of want to give it to Hilda's team, but I don't know that they're gonna get a kill here. But you know, whatever, we'll see.
Victory is all but assured.
You're nothing.
Come then.
Hey, that's huge. That's good damage for her team, and that's gonna be solid experience. 19k. Holy shit.
Chaos shall never
Easily a
reign
full level
again.
and a half for that.
Little bit of
Huge.
tricorn.
I'll need to study this.
There's always more to learn.
Huge.
I think I've gotten a little better at this.
Huge.
Nowhere is too far. At once. In the name of the liberation.
All right.
I am yours to command. Understood.
Oh god, let me talk to him, please. Never thought this day would come, Captain. You've truly returned to us. I have, but we have no time to delay. Might you lend me your ears? There's little need. We've already received word from the others. Our eyes and ears are blind to your advance. Hey, let's go.
Sir.
Should be fine. There's not another catapult or anything, so yeah, I'm sure this is fine.
Allow
However, I need you to not be that far ahead, please, and thank
Shall be
you.
done. Barely any effort.
Come then.
No mercy.
Oh. Why? Whoa, they are just...
You face
That
me.
sucks. All right, well, it is what it is. That's just a lot of armor up front that the other squad can't do any damage to because they have no actual way of breaking their guard. So, like, mood. But also, fuck.
I stand ready. At once.
Because they're, you know, in their 20s, so they're not doing much. Uh-oh.
Face me and
Come then.
no mercy.
Actually, I can allow that. They're not taking a lot of damage there, so... And they're not... Okay. No. That's perfect.
Your will shall be done.
More dudes. That should be the last of them. Merely give me the order and I'll depart for their position. Actually, if I think about this logically, this is him right
For
here.
the Knights
Yeah.
of the Sacred Heart.
I'm gonna just have you go do this.
So be it.
All right.
You face me.
You're nothing.
Your
Ah,
villainy
no,
ends
that's fine.
here.
Murder. Not that that really mattered much.
Fought.
They kind of weren't really going to be doing much there anyway.
Understood.
Gotta go fast. Oh,
You face
hello,
me.
random
Your villainy
dudes
ends
in
here.
the forest that showed up and I would have run into with the other squad and it really wouldn't have mattered
Victory
much.
grows ever closer.
I have so much speed weed right now. Holy shit.
We
All right, hold
march.
on. I need to use some of this. What if I did that? I mean, it's only 1 point, so it's not a huge issue, but the Bower. All right, I have no idea what's going on here.
Face your demise.
Oh, perfect. And she gets to heal on that. Good enough. Travis leveled, Prim leveled.
This should
I
be
believe
it.
I've arrived. Come then.
Yeah, Hilda's squad doesn't lose to these guys. They're very easy to beat up.
I won't hold you back.
All right, where is he? Okay, we got close enough. And down to my knights. So we shall. We see and hear nothing of your incursion, Sir Nigel. May the Father bless you. Neat. All right, so
At your service. Understood.
anyway, get over there, beat him up.
You're nothing.
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Continue beating him up.
I've arrived. Face me and be cut down.
Yay. Levels. Oh, God.
By the star's guidance.
All right.
Nowhere is too
Move,
far.
move. Actually, wait, hold on.
I stand ready.
You. Here. Camp.
At once.
Go. Can I have you fight here? That's O'Cleese's unit. Can Umaris kill? Yes. Excellent. And then if we have Elaine do Royal Order. And then also do, well, they're already gonna get the kill, so that shouldn't be a problem.
I'll protect you all.
Yeah, that was never. Oh, they still had an extra. Oh no, because it's one battle. Okay, that's perfect. All right, levels for everybody. 19,000 experience, except for the girl in the back who has a double bonus because things. Vladimir's about to hit 40 also, which is kind of a big deal.
It'll be done.
All right, we'll garrison this.
This land belongs to the liberation.
Excellent. More bullshit. That's great. You love to see it.
Barely any effort.
Time is at hand.
Oh God, this sucks. Everybody's out of range. Everyone's out of range. All right, hold on. Does that do it? Does that actually make them stop in their tracks? I don't actually know. It does. Delicious. All right, so where's the right
I rise to any
there?
challenge. A brisk flight.
Camp,
I believe I've
encampment, heal. Everybody gains stamina and heals. Perfect. So now we can just go. You, and you. Fuck them up.
Face your demise.
Hilda's squad still needs experience, so they continue their murdering. As you do.
To the next.
And then while I'm here, because I haven't done it yet, and I need to, we hit everybody with hasten calls so we can go speedy, go fast again.
Victory is all but assured.
Murder.
Come then.
No mercy.
Can they get a kill?
Right behind you. I'm with you.
No. They take less damage, though.
Come then.
I'm with you.
Fran's team gets a kill. O'Cleese's team gets a kill. Elaine obviously gets a kill. So the only one that can't get the kill here is Fran's team because they're so under-leveled. But experience is experience, and we take that. Just as long as nobody dies. No! That was unfortunate. That was incredibly unfortunate. However, it doesn't really matter much because I could just do...
I stand ready.
Resurrection. And then it won't matter anymore.
Nowhere is too far.
No, can they get the kill here? They can and shall.
You're nothing.
I'm with you.
Excellent. Murder. Yay.
Another step on the path of
Ooh,
progress.
nice. Leanne hit 21. Very cool.
Their tyranny ends here. Understood.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
None shall escape my blade.
Wait, huh?
Face me and be cut down.
Turn back, lest I reduce you
Oh,
to ash.
I put him in that apparently without realizing it. I thought they were supposed to be in there, but you know what? It's fine.
None shall escape.
Face me and be cut.
Turn back.
No mercy.
Could you not kill my knight, please? I would greatly appreciate it if you stopped doing that. Ever so much. I would enjoy it if you ceased. That literally did nothing.
Only a
Face me and be
none shall escape my blade.
All right, so we let them bonk out a couple of the dudes, which fine. That's good. We break down the door. Seal your resolve, everyone. Victory is almost upon us. I'm sorry. So this is the thanks we get for trusting those Sacred Heart cowards. Go, eliminate every last one of these blasphemers. Oh no. It would seem we've been branded traitors in full, yet our spirit remains unshaken. Our faith rests with Sir Nigel alone, and we refuse to yield until the truth is ours.
I stand ready.
Get in there. You need experience, goddammit.
You're nothing.
Yeah, we did it. Excellent. Fuck them up.
Tis the fruit of my labor. Nothing
And
stopping me
fantastic. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to go here.
At once.
And then we need to do this. And then just hit all of the bullshit out of the way. Bonk. Perfect. That being said, I don't need you in that anymore.
It shall be done.
Done.
Good.
I mean,
Face me and be
You face me.
sure, that's fine. That doesn't really mean much. I'm not gonna sweat it. That being said, ooh, I'm a smidget worried about these two here.
Let's stay calm out there. Your orders, if you would.
Haha, it's unfortunate. They can't do fucking dick all damage to these guys. Damn. Really? Even in their present state, they're like... Oh, it's because their level difference. Damn, it's because they're like 7 levels higher. Ooh. I'm just gonna have them wait, just in case. I don't like it, but like, kind of need to just push. Oh god, there's still like 3 whole push-throughs that we have to make to get there. Oh, I was not expecting that.
Requesting further command.
All right, well, that's...
Come then.
Face your
Any who face the fury of an angel.
All right. Amaris' squad can beat the crap out of them, get some experience for you, Amaris, because she definitely still needs the levels.
Understood.
I've arrived.
Now then.
This should be it.
I believe I've arrived.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Standing
Could
by.
really use a rest.
and they kind of just get shoved into them. Oclesis unit murders, which is perfectly valid and understandable. Have a nice day.
An offering to the heavens.
Nowhere is too far. Sir,
All right.
you're nothing.
I'll not know any who bar my path must
Sure.
perish.
Not exactly what I was hoping for, but we take those.
I stand ready. At once. Nowhere is too far. Understood.
That's what we were trying to do. Mm-hmm.
I could really
More
use
shit.
rest.
Okay. Using weird spells for no reason.
Witness the might of an angel.
All right, we can only really hit here, and they're going to stay on that point anyways. So it's really not that big of a loss for that. Plus, we're also going to be, like, closing in on the thingy. Let me think about this for a second. Who do I need the experience on, though? Probably still need it on Baby Squad here. It's good enough. Like, they're not going to be able to do anything about it. They're just going to get bopped a bunch. And then if we cast Royal Order on them, on the kill, that'll give them boosted experience for the actual kill.
I can do this. No mercy.
Murder. Full experience. 14,000. 38, 26. That was 2 levels. Way to go, Miriam. She got Saint's Blade. Kitra got Heavy Counter. Lillian hit 24. Edelinda hit 28. Baller, 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 baller. Grab the item, please. Thank you. Ooh, a camping set. We do love that. So then we come back here. It literally just ran out right at the end, which is fine. Camping set large. Perfect. Restore fucking everything. We will fucking continue our fucking march.
Nowhere is too far.
That's not what I wanted, but fuck it, here we are, I guess.
Victory awaits.
No.
Nowhere
Thank
is too
you.
far.
I would like you to go here.
Sir,
All right, who? Okay, sure, I guess. In certain circumstances, I would try to go for a little bit more, you know, beat around the bush a little bit here, but I'm kind of out of that right now. What do you do here? Not so much. How about you?
Tyranny ends here.
You are not who I want fighting there. Eumeris's team wins.
of course. They won't get away.
That's a lot of damage, though. All right, it was split amongst the 2 frontliners, so it really wasn't that bad.
Nobody's getting hurt under.
Not even surprised.
Nice.
Impressive.
We take that. All right, so then I can have you move here to take the district.
A new base of operations.
Unlock more shenanigans, items. Grilled steak. We take this. Seems good.
I'm here.
Yes, everybody gets healed, including our buddies. That being said, I need... Where's Kitra's heavy swing? Bought the shit out of those, please and thank you.
I depart.
All right, move forward just a smidget. Stop here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it'll be fine. Heavy swing on everything I can here.
To me.
Elaine does not give a shit.
Your villainy.
Quite the challenge.
Ooh.
You face me.
All right, well, that's bad news, but we got to do what we got to do to kill him.
Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. The path is set.
A brisk
Tis
fight.
ours now.
Yep, seems good.
We march.
I'm only going to hit a couple of them, unfortunately, but it's worth burning it for the extra damage and defense that they can use. That's Fran's unit. No.
I'll protect you all.
Yumeris, get the kill. Team Monga Bonga! Murders! Nice. 39. All right.
Of course.
These guys are going to get insta-bonked.
No mercy.
That was actually a good matchup for them somehow. Oh, that's because they had the Valorous order for that battle. That makes a lot of sense. Also, our shaman is starting to level.
The time is at hand.
All right, we're going to do it again. It's not going to hit everybody, but it hits enough that it's fine for like the next grouping.
To me.
Get in there and fuck them up, kids.
Your villainy ends here.
I'll protect you all. Gray skies loom ahead.
That's not unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I'll see if I can get her to do better on the next fight. Possible, but we'll see. Looks like it's only a squad of 4. Oh yeah, this shouldn't be an issue at all for that squad.
I stand ready. At once.
Fuck. Couldn't stop Elaine fast enough though. Never mind, it doesn't matter. We got there. Yay. All right, hold on. I want to do that though. Bonus experience. I just want to see how they work right now. Curse Swamp. Good shit. You don't get to do shit. Also, being able to reduce their evasion. God, I didn't even think about that. But shamans and like druids in this fucking area are going to be dope. Diurnal impetus. Give me a dude. Bruh. Lowered evasion, they still will have a 45% chance to get hit. That's crazy. These guys have such huge evasion. It's crazy to me. Oh yeah, this should work. Bonk. All dead. GG. I'm gonna just heal myself. Haha. Defense down, buddy. Bruh. Way to go, Fran. Carry the shit out of this fucking team. They can't do anything else because they can't hit. Hey, Atlanta hit 30. Elemental Roar. Nice. Good stuff.
Nowhere is too far. Understood. I'll take it off
All right.
your hands.
We're going to let them rest a little bit. Yep. In the name of the unicorn. Farsight, blah, blah, blah. We're almost done. We have this squad, and the boss.
Onward.
Oh, hi. Did you make too many tartar?
Yes. I was trying to sneak in and give them to...
Oh, don't hurt yourself, please. Yeah, I made tater tots and you made extra, so you got some for me. Bruh.
You face me.
Elaine over here be like, I'm Speedy Speed. I'm the essence of go fast. Please let me kill everything on this map.
Grows ever closer.
Understood.
Oh, we ran out of go fast juice again.
This should be it. At your service.
Tater tots.
I can do
Ow.
this. Power.
Fuck it, we ball.
Very well.
To me.
Because it's not like he can't play catch up.
Well fought.
Actually, hold on. I do actually need to do and
Will
thing.
be done.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
I've made here.
Requesting further command.
All right. Valorous order.
Victory is all but assured.
The time is at hand.
Dual shield.
My immense power.
We march.
Guard call, like right here on the boss.
Victory is all but assured.
I stand ready.
Increase assist damage by 50% and negate stamina consumption for all allied units within range. Yeah, sure. All of the buffs.
Power. At what? Nowhere is
All right,
too
fuck
far.
him up, Jimmy. Like, obviously, we don't need to hasten call because we're, like, right here. Hearken well, rebel transgressors. This day you have stained the land of our most revered pontifex with the devout blood of his congregation. Should you wish to repent for these deeds, surrender now, and all shall be forgiven. Answer me, Senatio. Why have you concealed his death from our people? How fortunate it is to see you once more, Sir Nigel. Yet this shall be where our history ends, when I make you answer for your heretical ways myself. Try what you wish. My blade shall suffer this madness no longer.
You face me.
No mercy.
Blasphemous fool.
Oh, Cleese just comes rolling in. Bitch! Please!
If you want me, then have me.
Hilda gets a kill. Nigel can't kill him because he doesn't have a team that can break through the two tanks deep. The two tanks.
They won't get away.
Even Eumerius' team can do it because they have armor breakers.
Come then.
I guess we just do it with Elaine and crew, yeah? No, I don't. I mean, hold on. Who's the lowest level that can actually do it? Fran's unit isn't going to be able to do it because they obviously don't have the... They don't take any damage, which is really funny. But I would prefer it if we just do it. I kind of want to have Oclese do it, but at the same time, does it really matter at this point? Wait, actually, wait. Where is she? Eumerius was the one who's like, she's Scarlet's best friend, right? I think she should get the kill here. Let's let Team Unga Bunga do it. Team Unga.
You stand amidst the glory of Bisphane Basilica. Abandon this seditious uproar, or face the Heavenly Father's judgment.
At least try.
Bro, Renza like at least try. Bruh.
Like new.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything to me. Sorry. There's no weakness for you to mirror. Get fucked.
Hold fast.
Nice.
Not finished yet.
Blind. Boo.
Oh, curative light.
Better heal up.
Nice. Good shit. Because that can't miss. We'd love to see it. All right, that's one tank down. Oh, that's both tank down. Yeah, that was not the call.
Not bad.
All right, Dad. That's the front line, Dad. Sure. Okay. Fine, I guess. One damage. Get fucked.
Cheer up.
Whoa. That was a crit. Yeah, she paid her friend back. Let's go. Ooh, glad me here at 40. Actually, I think that's funny. She's actually our first level 40. I was not expecting her to hit 40 that fast, but here we are. We did it. That's a lot of dude. Damn, that was only worth 34 honors though. Ugh. That was a long fight. God damn. Worth it though. Big story ender.
I have failed, and so too has my divine calling. The truth of His Holiness's demise will come to light, and all of his teachings shall be lost like so many feathers on a foul wind.
You dare speak his name after the desecration you've engaged in?
I had little choice. Absent a pontifex at its helm, the Orthodoxy would fail to adequately direct the faith of its believers. Trust in our creed would wither and fade, so I resorted to desperate measures, at least until we could find Lady Scarlet.
Why did you hide it from me?
It is as I've mentioned before. His Holiness forbade us from even speaking her name.
It's really you.
The woman you've sought for so long now stands in your presence.
Lady Scarlet. But how have you come to arrive here? And among the ranks of rebels, no less.
You would
Yeah,
know
about
all
that.
And more had you only spoken to me, Senatio. 'Twas I who ushered her out of this land, at His Holiness's behest.
Then perhaps my greatest sin was confiding in that Zenoiran sorcerer over my own countrymen.
Yeah, you think?
Even
You
so,
fucking
I'm
think.
glad to have reached this conclusion.
Did I break up the roommates? No. O'Cleese and Sharon are still in the same squad.
Providence, ushered forth by the Heavenly Father himself. And
Wait,
that the congregation
they
of
should
His
be.
Holiness loved so dearly
Are they not?
in peace.
That wasn't O'Cleese's squad. That was the other Angel squad. That was Scarlet's best friend.
Sir Nigel.
O'Cleese and Sharon are still in the same squad. They're in their own squad. Yeah. No. No. The roommates are still together.
Please guide our flock to
Never fear.
and worthy pontifex.
Yeah, O'Cleese and Sharon are still together.
That I can't do.
That was Eumerius with the other team. We let Scarlet's best friend get the bonk on dumbass McGee.
I'm certain both of you know the task.
Nah,
my
it's
father
fine.
left
They
me
look
with,
identical. It's fine.
and that it's the exact reason I can't accept his position. Or
But are you
afford to
telling me that
sequester
all of the
myself
angels
here
look
in the
alike? First?
Basilica.
Is that what you're saying? Huh?
My duty's not yet finished, and I refuse to rest until it is.
Shepherding the savior of this land, Does such a savior truly exist?
Yes, it's Elaine. In fact, he's my husband, boyfriend, fiance. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Noble leader of the Liberation Army.
I hadn't realized.
You weren't paying attention. Bro, you were busy? I get it.
custody.
It's fine.
They needed his blood to break the seals on Fevrith's sanctuaries.
The same blood that runs through Scarlet's veins. 'Tis why they kidnapped her not long past.
Then Baltro and his minions are the ones who stole his holiness away from us.
Yes.
What cruel irony. I believed myself striving to restore Albion to its former glory, just as he desired. I was complicit in its downfall instead, stood athwart his righteous path ere we could ever walk astride it.
Man, it's fine. Chill.
Why have I not faced sentence for my sins?
Well, we didn't know.
I expect you will be, before long. But if you'd rather atone for those sins than languish in their wake, what would you say to joining our ranks?
I wouldn't mind having 2 former generals in my fucking army.
His Holiness has finally been laid to rest, and the various arms of the Orthodoxy have been informed of his passing, and that the pontificate will remain vacant until your prophesied charge is complete.
Thank you, Nigel. You'll make a fine leader, I'm sure of it.
I pray you're right, my lady. Senatio shall serve as your guardian in my stead, and I shall invoke the Father's blessings every morn and eve until your eventual return.
You're welcome to stay, you know. Albion would be in quite the predicament if their new pontifex were to fall in battle.
Their pontifex won't be going anywhere. As long as I'm with you, I'm nothing more than an ordinary priestess. And your friend, of course.
Just say it.
Are you sure?
Wife. My wife.
I can't promise I'm the savior you seek.
I can, without a shadow of a doubt. Father always knew it would be someone important to me. And, well, there's no one who fits that description more than you, Elaine.
Oh, can I finally do the sanctuaries? Or is that like an end game thing? I'm gonna be grumpy if I can't go do those now. I still have no idea how I'm supposed to get to the final carving. That still isn't something that was like shown to me here. Papal Crozier. Pretty sure that's going to be her best in slot. Another hand mirror? I still haven't even used those hand mirrors. God damn. Oh, okay. We're still in cutscene territory.
Lady Scarlet, I've word you propose a pilgrimage to the 6 sanctuaries.
Never mind, we got there.
I do. Father bade me visit them once I had found the savior he spoke of. And that's what I plan to do. Broken seals or no.
The staff His Holiness bequeathed to you houses a power unseen in any other. Perhaps its latent faculties will enable you to restore the sanctuaries to their prior function.
Right. And with the Rite of the Covenant complete, the Ring of the Unicorn is at its full strength again. The sanctuaries await, Elaine.
Indeed. Let us be off.
Let's head for the sanctuaries, Elaine. Indeed, though perhaps we could pause a moment first. Considering what lies ahead, I would much prefer to confirm the location of each sanctuary now rather than later. Allow me to speak of that matter. You shall find one in every nation of Everett, though 2 within Cornea's borders. The second of which is said to belong to Zenoidra itself, due to its proximity to the ruins of their ancient capital. In any case, I've taken the liberty of marking them all on your map. We already have them all, buddy. Don't worry about it. I mean, you're dead, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Please withhold your gratitude. I've still a long path to walk on the journey to atonement. My staff is yours to command forevermore, O Savior of Everett. Yay! Hey, we finally unlocked Featherstaff. Neat. So anyway...
We have wrested back Bisphane Basilica and struck a heavy blow to Zenoira's influence in the land.
This is the current state of Fevrith.
Now then, this is the state of Fevrith at present. We've succeeded in freeing all our neighboring kingdoms from Zenoira's grasp, Your Highness. The final battle draws near. I suggest you make whatever preparations are necessary. Then we march on Gran Corinne and bring this grim tale to a close.
I'm actually going to be able to finish this game before Fire Emblem comes out. Holy shit. I was a little I was a little worried that I wasn't going to be able to finish this before that comes out, but as that comes out, each as pretty as the next. I'm merely blinded by their radiance. True, fair, true, and fair, and true. Featherbow, Viking, Sniper, Shield Shooter. All right. Bruh, I have so many dudes. So many under-level dudes. Actually, that's, like, basically everybody. We're actually almost done with leveling, like, promoting everybody, but that's cool. So I don't quite know what to expect when it comes to, oh, we can actually just pass through here now. Dope. Love that. So I have no idea what to expect when it comes to, oh, hey, there's spooky dudes down here. The sanctuaries, I don't know if I'm supposedly, like, if I'm supposed to expect there to be, like, something wild. Oh, you know what? I just realized I found the dock we need. Citron Pool. So this is the battle that we need to unlock the dock that's going to take us to the final carving. So I will probably do that on my own time, just as it's already kind of getting late. However, oh, we already hit that. Wait, how did we already hit this? I have so many questions. Oh, because we'd already come through here ahead of time. I just never bothered to go all the way over here because this wasn't active until now. God. All right, fine, whatever. I hate it here. But yeah, anyway, baseline is there may also be some like other random fights like up over here that I haven't been able to unlock yet because, or not. It looks like there's just some towns and stuff, which I figured there might be something of that nature. Dig, 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 dig. More dudes. Stardust Hourglass, nice. Dig, dig, fish. Dig, dig, lumber. Another shard. Whose is this? Oh, Elaine and Renice. All right, cool. Well, we can poke that with a stick later. There's another town here. There's so much stuff. So many extra towns, bro. Oh gosh. All right, cool. So that was basically all the stuff that I was worried about here. All right, cool. So we will question mark? Oh, these are the sanctuaries. All right, cool. Yeah. So I have no idea what to expect when it comes to the sanctuaries. I'm going to assume that because they all have MSQ markers on them, they're just marking the fact that I should probably hit them all up before actually going and unlocking yada, yada, yada. Which was already my initial plan. So I think the next time, so next week, what we'll do is we'll probably go through, I'll hit up what little set of like side stuff, like grindy content that I need to like get some more levels on some groups just to kind of get everybody caught up for what's going to be the level 40 battle so that I can have everyone at level 40. And then I'm going to work towards actually getting like all of the other stuff. And then next week we will start with the sanctuaries and then move into the final battle. So we are encroaching finale territory. I'm very excited, and I'm very happy the fact that I'm actually going to be able to complete Unicorn Overlord before Fortune's Weave comes out, which I was a little worried was actually not going to happen. But I'm a lot closer to the end now than I was a couple of months ago, which is good. And so that's a positive. Anyway, I enjoyed this game so far. We're almost done, so I will reserve my final judgments for everything on this game until I've actually been able to complete it. There's obviously been a few shortcomings here and there based on kind of like how leveling works, but beyond that, outside of like some of the main mechanics, the game itself has been a joy to play. So I'm very excited to finish it. And then of course, Fortune's Weave comes out next month, which that's exciting. Pretty sure we already know that that's going to be our new big storyline game come launch. That will be our new story game for sure. What I will do in the meantime, I don't know. Obviously, I think we'll probably have like 2 or 3 weeks of like space between launch, between when we finish this and when that launches. We'll probably have like 2 or 3 weeks before we actually start getting a chance to play through on that. But not a huge problem. Obviously, there's some other things that we can do. So that'll be good. Let me take a look at something real quick. Did I not actually mark that I was live today? I guess not. Weird. Interesting. I wonder why that didn't... I guess I have to relink my... No, because it's purple. I don't know, man. I just work here. Squippy had this thing where they updated, like, stuff in... Squippy added this thing to the bot in Iggy Basket that's supposed to like move you to your own role to show that you're streaming when you're live, but apparently it didn't move me for some reason. I don't know. That's fine. I just was like, Squippy, I'm not getting the live role. Sad face. Anyway, it's whatever. I'm not gonna sweat it. It is about that time, though, that we go and do the thing where we wander over to yonder twitch.tv to see who is streaming that we might go raid somebody. Obviously, those who are over on the YouTube side, thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm glad you guys did. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will see you guys again on a Thursday.